We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love doctor going live on the radio. Two mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up on the radio. Turned up on the radio, turned up on the radio, turned up on the radio. Two mics and a mind. Two mics and a mind. Two mics and a mind.
Hello, welcome to Two Mics and a Mind.
Hey.
Hello, guys.
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Great.
It's been a good week.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love it when it gets
great,
to
feeling great. Oh yeah.
One more day, huh?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Definitely got one more day. Everybody week been going good?
Yeah, it's been extremely busy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody had anything interesting happen y'all want to share?
Let me see what happened interesting today. This week. Let me think. Every time something happens, I always say I try to remember for the show, but I never do.
You know what? I'm glad you said that because I thought I was getting old. But now that you're doing that means I'm not getting old. That's just a natural occurrence. So I'm good.
It is.
Right.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yep. What happened? Interesting.
Dr. Joe, anything good happened with you? You want to share? Sharif, anything going good with you? You want to share?
Let's see.
All right, don't everybody talk all at once now.
What?
Ain't nothing like showing up for a talk show and don't want to talk.
You know what?
Just trying to think.
The same thing happens to me. I could be in the car and I'm like, I'm going to save this to speak about in the show. And then in the show, I completely forget what I was talking about in my mind.
I'm looking at my calendar and I can tell you what happened in those days. And I'll say, oh, okay, yeah, that's what happened. Mm-hmm.
Need a notepad.
Got that? Oh! No.
What's up?
Wait. I'm gonna see if I want to share that. Never mind.
Yes. You can't excite us like that. Then say no. Look at that.
Well, while you thinking of something, I can tell you something.
Okay, go ahead.
What I want to share is I've been watching the news and stuff, and
I
think it's crazy. All these comedians talking about somebody stole their joke. And you a joke thief and you stole my joke. He stole my joke. You stole my joke.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all get a life.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really that big? I mean, how do you steal a word?
Well,
I said that word.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I was the first one. I'm trying to tell you, man. Back in 1985, I got on stage and I said, look at that girl shake that booty. That's what I said. And now they all said it now. Y'all stole my joke. That's my joke. Y'all stole my joke. I'm the first one to ever say, shake that booty. I'm the first one to ever say that. Oh, yeah, that was my joke.
Okay.
And these are grown men. Ain't that embarrassing?
I've never heard that.
Oh, yeah. Cause back in 1985, I got on stage and I told a joke about a girl shake that booty. That was me. That was my joke. They stole my joke.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
You know what?
That's how dumb them comedians sound talking about stealing somebody's joke. Somebody stole their joke. And they talk about, you know how long it took me to write that joke? It took me 6 years to write that joke about girl shake that booty.
You don't think that's
possible?
Why do you keep saying that? You don't think that's possible? It's possible somebody can steal somebody's joke. Yeah.
How can you steal something that's intangible, number one, and it ain't trademark, it ain't copyrighted? That's like preacher stealing. Man, he stole my sermon. I'm the one who had preached in the beginning. I preached in the beginning back in 1986, and now you're going to go and try to preach it. I preached that on Easter Sunday, 1986, in the beginning. I preached that sermon.
Oh, my.
Come on, weeping may endure for a night. Trouble don't last that way. I preached that.
Oh.
Where did you hear that? You heard that this week?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, all them comedians. They've been talking about joke thieves, and they everywhere. and they've been pulling all kinds of receipts on all these people who've been stealing jokes left and right. And I think I agree with them. Some of them been stolen. And one of them at the top of the list is Dave Chappelle. Everybody talk about how they like Dave Chappelle. Y'all know Dave Chappelle done got busted stealing jokes.
Really?
Yeah.
He got busted wearing a dress.
Oh, man. He got busted wearing a lipstick, a bra, and a dress.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He went on Oprah. He went on Oprah and said he didn't wear a dress, and they tried to make him wear one. But then he already got footage of him wearing a dress.
Oh shit.
On several occasions too. It wasn't just no one-time thing. I at least saw 2 different instances where he had on a dress.
Mm-hmm.
I say that fella's in bad shape. Is it really that serious? Why would a grown man be trying to wear a dress? I don't get it.
I don't think they're. You think they're proud? I don't think they're proud to wear a dress. I think they just have to.
Hey, he looked like he was proud.
One of them not made the excuse, but they put the claim that, you know, what happened?
What
What's
happened to
going
the
on?
screen? What happened to the screen?
I don't know. Smitty said she'll be right back, but her video is off, but
I
it's
think
like
her
they put-
screen's showing.
But I think they put her as the main one. Yeah, but what they said was back in Shakespeare time, women weren't allowed to play inside of plays, so men played as women.
You know what? I've heard that.
Back in
I heard that.
you know, doing like Romeo and Shakespeare, women weren't allowed to play in movies or nothing like that, so men had to play the roles of a woman.
You know what? I definitely heard that.
You know what? That's new to me.
That's history.
I don't know, but I just know I was really, really shocked with that video of Dave Chappelle dressed up like a woman. Y'all done seen that video before?
I can't remember. I think I did. I think I've seen it.
Yeah, let's take a closer look real quick. Share with y'all this foolishness is going on out here in these streets. Here we go.
Howard, the shock check was fined again by the FCC today. Very exciting. Robin's going to do the news, and we got some great guests.
That's him. Look at him.
How old is this video? Oh my goodness.
Look at him. Look at him. That's him.
Let's play a new video of Baba Boobie's Bonanza. Robin, you show the tape. What do you think of it? Well, Howard, hey, Robin.
Look at him.
What's the matter with you? You have a goal?
Hey, that's y'all comedian Dave Chappelle right there.
Really? Probably a chest goal. Hey, Robin, you take a temperature? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just stick the thermometer. Oh, very good.
Look at that.
Robin.
Look at that.
I'm getting a fever just watching. Hey, let me tell you something, Robin. I wouldn't mind sticking my thermometer.
That's crazy.
Mine only works rectally.
Look at that. That's crazy.
All right, Robin.
Wow.
What you think of the tape?
Don't make no doggone sense whatsoever. Look at
All
that.
right, let's take the call. That's people what they say. Very good, Robin. Billy,
You know what? Y'all get the gist of it.
What show is that?
I have no idea. I just know that it got him and he was a grown man. I don't justify it at all, but I can understand if you was a little kid and you ain't know no better, you in there playing with your mama dress or something. But this dude right here, a grown man out there doing that. That's bad shape right there. If you ask me, ain't nothing that funny. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't nothing that funny at all. But that's just one of the trends. It's just a lot of them talking about, stealing jokes, and wearing dresses. I just seen a whole lot of that circulating around, I guess, in the comedy / Hollywood circle, man.
Dwayne, how would you feel you wrote a comedy set in a small town, and then you turn around, you find out somebody's making money off the joke that you told on a bigger stage?
What I would do if something was really valuable to me, I would get it copyrighted and trademarked.
Yeah, but you're a small comedian.
Have you guys seen that?
Believe it or not, I've already explored that world of comedy because I always wanted to try it, grab the mic. That's something I've done. On one instance, I would feel flattered because I think, hey, that's the ultimate compliment is, you know, when someone tries to mimic what you do, that's like the ultimate compliment in itself. I'm very creative, so I don't think that stuff would really bother me because I would start telling jokes that I know that they can't go and steal. And only me can say that's what I start doing.
So people get paid for their jokes.
Right.
Because the reality of it is they got two things. One thing is you're stealing jokes. The other thing, you tell a joke and somebody record it and puts it online. Now everybody have already seen you do the joke. So when you come into town, the people are not surprised because they've already seen your joke. So like, hey, tell a new joke. You know,
That's
I've seen
what
a
happened
comedian bomb like that before, actually.
Yeah, that's what happened on set. Steve Harvey on Kings of Comedy. What was happening, you know, they didn't have social media back at that time, so people was recording the joke that he told in Birmingham, for example, and they sent it out, and he came back and told a second joke. So he realized I can't keep telling the same joke on every city. People want new stuff, you know. They want new stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, hey.
I mean, after a while, I feel like these big comedians, there's only so many jokes they could come up with. So they have to find people to come up with jokes and pay them. I feel like that's what they do.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something because I've actually experienced the world of comedy, getting on stage and all that stuff.
Dwayne, why you keep saying that like you professional?
I've done this. I've done it. I gave it up. I mean, you know, it was just an itch.
You never started.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Matter of fact, you came to my first show.
But Dwayne, listen, you never start like that's just like when you say comedy is if you gotta at least go to 5 different sets.
So now it's 5 different places that you gotta go.
I mean, at least 2 or 3. At least 2 or 3.
Well, how about hold on? Now is it 5 or is it 2 or is it 3? Because
give me 3. Give me 3 different places. Different places, not one place. Same time, 3 different places.
Hold on. So let me ask you this. So what you're saying is if I perform at the Super Bowl twice, that don't count because it's the same place. So that's only once. Is that what you're saying?
But you had to play games to lead up to the Super Bowl.
No, the halftime. I performed at the halftime show at the Super Bowl twice. Only one of them count because that's the same venue. Is that what you're saying?
Was you in the same city as the Super Bowl when you performed?
Comedy, I was in the same city. I went around the same city performing my comedy. Actually, I've been in different cities performing my comedy as well.
Dwayne, you perform at the Super Bowl, not at the halftime show or somebody bar and grill while the Super Bowl playing.
No, comedians, as a comedian, you can perform at the Super Bowl, at the halftime show, or doing in between the breaks. What I'm saying is I've been in the world of comedy, and most comedians, they drunks and they alcoholics. That's all they is. They get on stage halfway drunk, smell like alcohol, and talk about smoking and getting high. That's all they really do. The actual comedy environment, a comedy club environment itself, in my opinion, is toxic. I kind of got out of it. I didn't see it as being productive.
Let me tell you something, man. I ain't never did stand up, and I will kill you in a 5-minute set. I will kill you.
Let's go right now. We ain't got to do 5 minutes. Look here. Let's do it right now. Okay, let's do it right now.
I will kill you in a 2 minute. 2 minutes.
Let's do it right now.
Y'all hear me?
Listen, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You ready?
I will kill you.
Oh.
Guys, hit the cash up.
Save you. Rob just came to save you.
I've been here the whole time. It wouldn't let me on. It wouldn't let my mic on. I tried to do my mic. It would kick my. I've been on listening, y'all. I just couldn't get on.
Turn on the light.
The light is on. It's where my computer and where my room. I'm in here. The light is. I guess it don't put me as light as I am, but I'm still
like you're in the dog.
Yeah, I want to see you. I see you following some trends.
No, I'm not following no trends.
I see you following some trends.
No, these are actually glad to help me see. These are
and not the glad he got from City Trends.
Exactly.
That's my first one.
These are real glad. Yeah, these are real.
Oh, he trying to throw junk. Listen, let me ask you this, Rob. If we had to do a comedy set,
he gonna kill
2 minutes. Who will win? Me or him?
That's gonna kill you.
Come on, let's go. Let's do this. Get that cash out.
Do you need time? Do you need time to prepare?
I don't know. I don't need no time, man.
Do you really want 2 minutes? We could do 1 minute. We could do one joke for joke if you want to.
Okay.
Man, with the size of
What
that,
you want? What you want now?
with the size of that City Trend turtleneck, I only need 30 seconds.
Ooh, he started.
We got on the short sleeve turtleneck again.
He started it. And
That's
that's
time.
it.
Hey, Dr. Joe, take the time. He say all he needs is 30 seconds.
That's
Are we
it.
doing a comedy set or what are we doing?
You say you want to do a set? Yeah, do a set. Yeah.
You professional. You go first.
Oh, you need more time to think? Is that what you saying?
No, I don't need more time. I want to let you go first.
Let me go first. I just did my set at the beginning of the show. We'll
You
throw
the
another one up there for you. Matter of fact, because this right here is being recorded, I'm gonna say stuff that you can't say because I know ain't nobody else gonna repeat it. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. Ain't that right, Dr. Joe? Come on, Tulip. Come on, Tony. Y'all get on back in. I need y'all to be the judge. They trying to run away.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, Lachey, Dan, you right. He want to see how it's done. That's what he want to do. That's just what he want to do. He want to see how it's done.
I don't gotta do nothing.
It don't even make no sense. First thing I don't understand, and the reason why I stopped doing comedy is because people talking about he ain't funny than me. I'm more funny than him. He ain't more funny than me. The worst thing is sitting there looking at a grown man talking about you ain't funny than me. I'm more funny than you. You more funny. No, I'm more funny than you. I can tell more jokes better than you. I'm more funny. That's all they do on stage. I'm more funny than you.
Okay, this
all on broke, smell like Bill. And lost their rabbit mind, but all they can sit up there talking about you more funny than me. That ain't true. I'm more funny than you. I'm more funny than you. Matter of fact, what ended up happening, they end up getting fired. You know why they got fired? Because they're faggots. You know why faggots get fired? Because they blow jobs.
That man is sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. I just killed it. Dropped the mic in 30 seconds. There it is. That's my set. Now it's your turn, buddy. What you got?
I hope Stasha looking at it. Hope they don't mess up for marrying you.
Man, this is ridiculous.
Hilarious.
There it is.
That man
I just gave you my set. There it is. Look in the comment section. You see it. You see it. There it is.
Stole that.
Ain't out there telling the truth.
I know.
How somebody go to a comedy club and people in the crowd telling your joke before you even tell it?
Yeah.
How that happened? How that's what happened. That's what happened when you got all your jokes written inside of your City Trend glasses. That's what happened to a lot of these comedians. That they go out there, they get on stage, and they just don't never do it. And that's what happened when you pay half off of Beijing when you go to the barbershop. They get one half gray, one half black. Look like you did that, man.
Hey, now.
Make sure you get Bryce. Make sure you get all the stuff inside the thing. You know, you gotta. Hey Lexa, hit me on the center. Hey, you gotta get it. Hey Lexa, how much is Beijing and Walgreens? How much is it? According to Walgreens, Beijing's go 2 for $3. Dwayne, you gotta get it, brother. You gotta get it. Dwayne, let me tell you something, man. I think that was more than 30 seconds.
Y'all want to on the computer? I can't do nothing on it.
I'm just gonna cut it, man. Cut it.
I think you did good. I think
Let
you
me
did
drop
good.
my mic.
I like the energy, boss. I like the energy. I can respect that. You did do a good
Now
set.
listen,
You did a
I
good
never
set.
did it. You done did it before, man.
You did a good set. You did a really good
Preacher
set.
froze.
I like that. You're natural to it.
Oh, he ain't afraid. Okay.
No, I'm not froze. Listen, I can't work nothing. I'm just sitting here stuck so I can talk. Dwayne's a terrible comedian. I see Stasia. She says she team Love Doctor. I tell you what, you need to marry her and get her a check. Anybody and terrible them jokes is she still supports you. You got you a good one.
So I want everybody in the audience. I just did my set. Boss just did his set.
Boy,
Who y'all think?
She support you no matter what.
Who y'all think? Go ahead. We both just did a set.
Come
on. Criticism starting with Tuli. Tell us what you liked about each set and your dislike. Go ahead, Tuli.
That lady trying to get that disability check for the rest of her life.
You know what coming. You know what coming.
Oh, every month, man. You won, Dwayne. You won.
Man, no, he told a terrible joke. Terrible.
Hold on, tell her. How did Preacher know your joke, Dwayne? That's all I want to know.
He tell the same joke every time. Steve Harvey tell it. I remember they talked about Steve Harvey got mad. They told him they went to a show in one city. Same joke. That was years ago. He like, dope, but all of them do that. What they try to do is they try to change up going to the punchline and make it seem different. There's no way for them to have that much material when you're doing 20 cities, 30 cities. So the average of them don't have it. So they just try to tell in a different order, try to add a little different way of telling it, try to at least spice it. But once people hear it, like Eddie Murphy, once he did Raw, that's the best way to do it. Do like Raw, do something like that one time. When you start traveling,
text over here.
What?
Don't do it.
You know what?
Nothing at all.
He ain't saying nothing.
Nothing.
So anyway, when you go on these shows, you have to be hungry, young. A new comedian will have more material. Once these guys get settled, they burn out. They get old with it. They get comfortable. Once you do TV, movies, people write for you. They don't let these guys write for themselves. So those guys that write for them pretty much control their comedy. And after that, you lose the stage presence. So it's something when you got a guy when he's on the stage or on the stage, they hungry. So they got to come out and they know what they got to do. And when you lose that, because Eddie Murphy once considered going back to stage. He said he thought about it, but he wouldn't make it.
No.
Then what these guys, they not really. That's why he do it. You know, people are you're not in that guy no more. People used to see you funny in a movie now. Like Richard Pryor. Pryor was funny on stage. Pryor was funny in the movie.
Excuse me.
Pryor was the only one I seen could still do stand up and still do movies. JoJo Dancer, he still came out. He did on stage. So he kept his versatility. Red Fox, he did Las Vegas.
Well, go ahead, tell us what some things you liked about Bostic set.
Man, forget
like the fact they wasn't dry like yours.
It was a real
spontaneous.
Hey, speaking of Red Fox, did y'all hear Lamont going around? And
I heard his speech on. He said a lot of stuff. He wasn't well liked on the show. He was actually the reason why the guy Rollo had to leave. He didn't like it. They brought Rollo. Rollo wound up coming back when they brought the white guy Cal in. They got Lamont left. Sanford, it was Sanford arm. Sanford he had the white guy Cal, and then he brought him back. He didn't like Rollo. I listened to him. I don't like his attitude really. Yeah, I mean, it's a way to say things, tell stuff. You know, it just so you really wasn't. Red Fox made that show. Red Fox and Grady made that show. You did not need Lamont. Lamont was a great fill-in.
Yeah,
I grew up on that show. He was not that guy. As he playing, I was this guy. He played. I remember he played on Family, All in the Family. He played
All in the Family.
I mean, he wasn't that guy like that. He really wasn't. I mean, you watched it too. What you think? You grew up in the era watching him. Did you think he was super funny? He was always the dummy.
Yeah.
Fred and Grady made the show.
Yeah.
What you gonna say, Lil Doc?
Can y'all give me more details? I like to find the clip. What are y'all referring to with Lamont? I'm clueless.
Lamont's real name, I think, is Desmond
Wilson. I think.
Yeah, Desmond. He's he formerly played Lamont Sanford on Sanford and Son, and a lot of questions was being arised on why did he leave Sanford and Son? What are some of the issues? Why did you turn down Red Fox when he wanted help? And basically, Desmond said, I don't have to help nobody. He got an opportunity. He should have helped himself. He said the IRS came and talked to him. And
he went to see the IRS.
Yeah, he went to see the IRS, and they tried to deal with him. And said he acted a fool. And he said, so when they pulled up with the truck to his house to take his stuff, he said, oh, man, why nobody don't help me? He said, I knew he was talking to me, but I ain't going to help nobody that don't want to help themselves. And then he brought up another issue. He said he tried to give Red Fox a deal for like $500,000 to do a deal with some white folks that they had for a play or whatever. And Red Fox showed his behind inside of the meeting, and he looked at Desmond, who was called Lamont. He looked at him and said, "Oh, you must be getting the cut out of all this." So after that, he said that he was hands off from him. He didn't want nothing to do with him, and so it was kind of odd to see him in a more serious state of mind trying to talk about Red Fox, and I was like, man, that Red Fox. I thought he put you on, but I didn't know the age. I didn't know that Lamont was older than Grady.
Yeah. Great.
Oh, wow.
Grady, yeah, he grayed early. Yeah, he just grayed early.
Yeah.
That's why he played. That's how they dressed him in the role. Also, because he came along playing with Al Pacino, he talked about everybody who's up there has sold out.
Yeah.
They up there, they've done something. And he was talking about, he talked to me. I don't think he was the guy that he's really talking, because he's really disrespectful to the host. The host is a young guy asking questions.
He did.
You should have did your homework, brother.
Yeah,
Well,
he did.
You don't know. It's like, kill some of that and just answer the question.
Yeah, you're not listening. I just told you.
I'd have ended the interview. I'd have said, listen, let's end the interview because this ain't going right. You disrespectful. And I'm asking you a question because you were there. But I think it's easy to say a lot of stuff about Fox when he's gone. Fox was responsible for bringing LaWanda Page, who they call Esther. They were friends. There they grew up. They were friends. He brought Esther. Fox made a way for a lot of these people. Fox went to Las Vegas. Fox did a lot for these people. So you hearing the story, man, when Fox died, Eddie Murphy, Della Reese, all them came in money for him. So he ran his mouth for his wife. He died. They all did benefits to bring money in for Red. Red paid the way for a lot of these people. Red said stuff wasn't nobody saying. Therefore, Richard, he would call them crackers in their face, and he was in Las Vegas. Don't nobody talk about Red. Red tell him, I ain't seen that much white meat since Thanksgiving. Red said what came up, it came out. So Red really paid the way. I don't call him ignorant, but you gotta look at the time period. What a brother knew back then, how much education they had then. Red came from the street. Red was survived. He hustled. He made money. They didn't understand how the business worked. Like a lot of these athletes, stars today, and they wind up losing everything to IRS. Nobody told us. When we learned how to make money, it was like a drug dealer. He don't pay taxes. He just spend money. And he realized you got to pay the man. The only problem with selling drugs and alcohol was taxes. Prohibition was about they couldn't control to get taxes, cigarettes, tobacco. It's always been about taxes. Look at now, they'll legalize hemp. They legalize drugs. Once they can control and make money, you make it legal. Marijuana is legal. Once they can get taxed, whether the federal or the state.
So what do you think about Desmond saying he the one went to Vegas before Red Fox? He started with Vegas.
He was supposed to come out of Canada. He was in Canada acting him, Al Pacino, some of those guys. I want to say that, but he probably, let's say if he did, you still got to look at it. Red Fox played Vegas all the way out. You know what I'm saying? He played it out. So, he was in Vegas, but nobody went there. Who went? Think about this. You're a younger man. You've never known anything about Desmond Wilson except for Red Fox has been Red Fox before Sanford & Son. Red Fox was Red Fox.
He the one that got the show.
The show was based off of him. You know what I'm saying? He was the comedic person to bring it on. He brought in one to pay. Bubba, all of them, Skillet, all the people he brought. I mean, Grady carried that show. Grady the only one could carry that show. When he left, there was contract disputes. Grady carried that show. And and carried it. So Grady was a great actor. Nobody couldn't carry no Sanford & Son. That's why they ain't leaving by itself. Yeah. So, in his mind, he can say something. I mean, and the brother open to his opinion, but let's just be realistic. No one knows who he is.
I think Esther would have carried that show.
Esther carried. Listen, man, Esther did Las Vegas. Esther done did comedy. She got albums. You never heard them out?
No.
Well, man, these folks did albums for this boy would talk. Don't listen to me. Man, I grew up, Esther did albums. Her and Skillet now, they did albums before. These folks.
What kind of albums Esther did?
Ain't nothing you can play.
Oh, you mean she was singing?
No.
Yeah, she was singing. Listen, that's where he at.
No, y'all two in the conversation. Y'all two know what's going on. I'm trying to get in. I don't know. You say she got it. Came out. What kind of album you talking about?
Stop, don't worry. That check on the way, man.
So Esther was a comedian. Esther actually was a comedian too. I didn't know that.
No, she was a cook.
How would I know that she a comedian? I want to lie.
Well, you can't learn. You ain't gonna learn. Listen, every time your mouth open, your ears closed. Slow down, Whoop. We can help you, okay? Just slow down. One the page, these people did albums before Sanford Son, all this stuff. Red Fox was Red Fox before that. Red Fox album used to come with 3 X's on.
Yep.
When they had X rated, when they put 3 X. Because his stuff was so, it wasn't just a butthole. Fred said it all. You got Leroy Skillet. You remember those guys on the show? They did albums with one.
I grew up in the 80s. I don't remember that.
Because television is popular for people of color.
Right.
Because we came from the radio.
Right.
Right.
Television came out more popular for people of color in the 70s. More people of color started getting, we was black and white. Then the color came out. And we were still one television. So you listen to a lot of things. Our gospel, Reverend Ike was bigger on radio than these guys on TV.
Yeah.
Because that's how we got our news, from the radio. You had to listen. Gospel stations back then were gospel stations on Sundays. You heard the juke, you heard the rock and roll, you heard the not the rock and roll, but the R&B. That's what you heard then. They never jumped. Even the gospel station played. They couldn't survive. Now you'll have a 24-hour gospel station. They weren't making it back then. Yeah. So it's a lot of stuff. I listen to Blowfly. I listen to Rudy Ray Moore. All them people, us and this stuff. These people way back. These guys don't have the talent them guys had. Them guys were talented. They ain't have no writers.
They were more funnier than them, wasn't it?
Yeah, they told stories.
They were more funny.
So what do you think about? Let's go backwards and then forward. So we're talking about Sanford and Son, but the person who created Sanford and Son was also the one that made Norman Lear, that made All in the Family, the Jeffersons, Time, Mary Hartman, One Day at a Time. So what about this guy?
The Jeffersons. Everything was spent on Maud.
Right.
What about it?
Right. In actuality, they said that he stole all these shows from Europe.
That's just what I'm finna say. Yep.
Really?
People can say a lot there for me. I'm telling you something. Europe has he said, they call you Pastor Robin Harris on your old video. I don't doubt. Appreciate your woman out. I heard you had to straighten somebody out for me last night. People went, man. Because I saw the comment. I heard they said Bosh gonna kill. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. I don't know what happened, but somebody told me later what happened. Because I saw a woman out and said, "Listen, I'm ready for the spiritual." Now I was like, so I missed something here. What happened? But but really, that's where people at, man. I'm about helping people, and if a person comes, this is what you learn, and I'm gonna come back with what you said. What I learned with people, you gotta leave people where they at, because you'll lose a lot of energy with people. And you know me, woman. A lot of y'all know me. I fought for years with people. And, I've been mislabeled, misrepresented, lied on. Nobody never has shown nothing concrete on me, especially with no kids, no women, no men. But I have to eat that. That's people, because I try to give people a positive message. I'm a brother that tried to speak to his people at the same time while educating all races. They get mad with me because I'm trying to tell people color, our people hurting. I address our people on our wrong, but at the same time, I got to address the people that put us in this precarious situation. And then I'm trying at the same time educate our kids. And then the people that fight me are always people that ain't doing that. You will never find anybody that criticizes me doing more than I do. I guarantee that you won't ever find. They will lie and say they're doing it. They'll never do what I do and criticize me. They'll do less than what I do. They'll do the opposite of what I do, and they'll criticize me because they can't do it. I'm just a straight brother. I come straight down the street with people, and I like to see people I love everybody, white, black, or white. But if you're wrong, you're wrong. I got to help our kids. You got to find something, because they're not going to do nothing about our kids. So you got to find me to criticize. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, he does. That's fine. That's fine. But I'm doing something. You go out and do something positive instead of criticizing and running me down. But I appreciate that, woman. Real talk. All of y'all. I appreciate all of y'all. Now, Bosh, what you were saying about him taking those shows and stealing from Europe. Believe it or not, I grew up watching Benny Hill. Benny Hill is very funny. Very funny. They got a lot of those shows. from Europe that are very. I forgot this. Oh, they had a hotel. They built a hotel. Very funny show. I love that show. I can't remember the name and watch it. You know what I'm talking about? You know it. Yep. The colonel is at the hotel. They call him the cat. It's really funny. It's some white people. One of the guys, he ain't gay on that show. He never does anything, but you can tell he's gay. But it's a really good show. It's an older show though. But anyway, I mean, Norman Little did what they all do. They all steal from us. They take shows. He took Maude. He pushed an agenda of pushing a white woman against a white man. They missed it. Maude was about a white woman breaking away from the norm stream of a disciplined white woman. When I say disciplined, a woman that would be more like Joan Cleaver, who was from Leave It to Beaver. You know, women, white women that stayed home, that cooked, that wore the pearls, the dress, that took care of the kids, you know, kissed the husband when he came home, kept the house clean. Maude was pants, bell bottoms, loudmouth, disrespectful, and Walter, her husband, her third husband, and they introduced white women into divorce. When I was coming on in the 70s, if a woman was a divorce, they called you a divorcee. And it was always looked down on when a woman was a divorce. When she was divorced, you were looked down on. That's why a lot of older women stayed with their husband, because it was a shame for a woman not to be married. So now, and of course, it was a bad situation. They should have gotten out. But it taught people that if you got in a marriage, you stay in the marriage to make it work. Now you teach them, you change marriage like draws.
Like draws.
I mean, honestly, women don't look at what. They got Whitney to come out telling you every woman. They got Oprah pushing them. It's being honest. These are people that white America employ to make our homes and marriages dysfunctional. What is Oprah synonymous for? Oh, Oprah rich. Oh, Oprah doing this, Oprah doing that. Where's the man? Where's the family?
That's right.
It's a daughter. You don't even hear about a daughter. It's
That's right.
Oprah. It's all Oprah. It's Oprah.
She ain't got no kids.
Because these people she does. But they push the agenda. Like, every time you watch shows, you have to. There's always an undertone message. And I tell y'all guys all the time, you watch these shows, pay attention. Maude was the breakout. Then they came out with Murphy Brown. Murphy Brown was the woman they had on television, and they introduced a woman having a baby and no husband. Dan Quayle criticized her in the 80s, and they ran him down. He said, this shouldn't even be on television. You're introducing a woman having a baby and no husband. And they ran him down. Look at the society now. Whenever you tell people the truth, you get hated. What's that? Flip Wilson was very talented. That's on television. Flip Wilson was the next highest thing behind their white boy, Ed Sullivan. They get rid of you when you funny. Just like for me, they blackballed me from television. They shadow banned me on YouTube. They blackballed me from I was on regular television. I was killing these people on television.
Yeah.
These people came in together, these preachers, and now all of them going down. One dead, another one his scam coming out on him. I don't even have to run these people down. They're killing themselves. Everyone, they're killing themselves because they fought against the truth. I'm the only one still standing. I've been doing it for 26 years, going on 27 years. Not one scandal, not one woman, not one kid, not one man.
Hey, what was the name of the guy you called? You said Walt and Mark. What was it called?
Who was that? Who said that, Boston? I don't even see
you did. You was calling about
I'm looking at the car. I'm on here looking at the car like, where Boston at? I ain't even see. Listen, I didn't look. I looked up. I'm looking over here. But go ahead. You said Mark and who?
You was calling the guy. You said it was in the hotel. You said it was Mark.
I'm saying, well, they called him a cap. It was an old English. I cannot think of the name of that. I used to love that show. I got to look back through my old class. It's a show out of England. The whole show is based off of a hotel. They all hotel workers. It's a really good show. So a lot of shows are spin off from, are similar to and taken from, from those. Believe it or not, they're actually funny older shows. They don't have the profanity. They don't have the sex stuff. They'll do little stuff, maybe a kiss or something, but they're not bad shows. It's just I'm busy now.
They weren't.
Was it called Faulty Towers?
Oh man, I had to see it. I don't remember the name of it. They had this crazy little music. They'll show them. They'll like show little pictures, like show them little images where they'll stop. Well, it was a good show. The guy who used to be the head guy of the hotel, I thought he used to call him the Colonel. The Colonel or something like that.
Was he tall?
Yes.
That
No,
was
he
it.
was really tall. Yeah, they had it was
Funky Towers.
they had one homosexual blonde hair black guy on there. He never did
Look like this,
anything.
look like this.
I can't remember. No, not them. Not them. No, not. I think I've seen that one before though. I think I've seen that one before too.
Okay.
It wasn't called the hotel, Tony.
That's a hotel.
I ain't think he had no name.
I can't remember the name. I think they called the guy there the Colonel. Anybody used to watch those shows? Are you being served?
No, I'm a spring chicken. I'm young. I'm a young tenderoni. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, please hit that subscribe button. Let me tell you something. If you want to be funny, we'd be laughing.
Yep.
You know what? It's so bad. You couldn't be funny if you were gay.
Oh wow.
Y'all like that? Yeah, nah, that's a risk. I take that.
I like those glasses.
Don't do that. Well, this is on one. I got more than one, so I had to.
I like them.
Really win it.
I like them. You going places. I seen you last night. I'm proud of you. I said, you know what? I started to text my mom and say, y'all look, that's my pastor.
Yeah,
Please call your mama. Please call your mama.
Yes.
Whatever happened to the
Let's go.
situation?
Well, we can't wait to get some of this stuff busted up. So
What's
the problem
up?
that was Sister Bear
I
friend.
ain't scared.
She lost a bet.
I ain't scared. I ain't scared to
You know,
talk.
talking about, yeah, my mama
Let the record reflect. I ain't scared.
And that time, go over the story with me so I be able to tell it.
He
His sister made a bet. That's why she took it. She said, if you lose, you got to take the ugly guy.
Post the link. Post the link in the chat. Post the link in the chat.
The ugly guy at the school was, Boston.
Okay, you gonna send it to her? Okay.
You think about it. His sister made a bet with the girl. You lose. She told you lose. You got to take the ugly guy at the school to the prom. Guess who she took?
Call your sister.
Hey now.
And then he found out about the bet.
Heartburn Hotel. Heartburn Hotel. See if that's the name of it. Woman, now that
he said it's called Heartburn Hotel.
Heartburn. Because I've been looking. I like that show. It's been a while. Stuff coming in mind. I don't remember the name.
Heartbreak.
He didn't say heartbreak. He's a heartburn.
I'm trying to tell him you wrong.
I think it's heartburn. So he said he think it's heartburn. It's one word, Heartburn Hotel.
The guy got the bald head.
I can't remember. It's been a while.
Just show the.
Hey, do you want to just share your screen?
It's an old show, man. It's an
Hey,
English.
this is.
It went back. Oh, it was saying I was saying it, Boston. Then it went kind of blurry. Is that a blonde haired guy next to him?
No.
Nah.
No, that ain't them.
Okay.
Hey, well.
Somebody look it up. It's our show out of England.
Hey, somebody say King's Tower Hotel.
He said the King's Tower. It might receive the King's Tower. Hold on for a minute. No, that's man, I'm like the Kings. Where have I heard that from? Man, no. See, that's where they stole. But see, that's where they stole Jamie Foxx from. Look at it. See, they stole that show from England. They had the show, it was a comedy show over in about a hotel. And they had these people. All these shows are stolen. Jerry Seinfeld stolen from where? The Martin Lawrence show. All these people borrow from each other. Law and Order. That wasn't that. Listen, they're going.
Hold on, Preacher. Hold on, back up now.
That was my show for a while.
You said that Seinfeld came from Martin.
Yeah. Let's stole the show.
That's tight.
And what did you say about Law and Order?
Law and Order going. They stole him from Columbo.
Nah, Preacher, Law and Order came from
No, I'm talking about going, the character. How he would get to walk out, he'll come back, he'll be like, he was thinking about something, like he'll leave. I almost feel he'll come back, he'll ask a question, and you could tell he tied him up. Columbo was notorious for that. He would get ready to leave. He's I'm kind of curious about something.
I know.
He asked him, will you tell he kind of trapped them up, and then he realized I gotta try to hide the evidence. I gotta do something. That's how they get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Going, that's all I like going because I say he's nothing but Columbo.
Mm-hmm.
Living Single. Yeah, that's the name of it. Living Single.
Hey.
Tight. Somebody say it's called Tight. He stole it from Living Single. What they stole from Living Single? This is correct. Boston is Heartburn Hotel. The gay guy is Tim Haley. Let's see. Show Raha the whole cast. Let's see. It might be now. Because they was in a hotel. Yeah, they would call the guy something like
Hotel. No,
something
hotel.
like that. He said, show me the whole cast. Because I like to see it again. It was a funny show. Oh, okay. Somebody send it to me. Bam, dead on it. You're dead on it. You're dead. Hold on. You hear them? That's the hell. That's it. Let me tell you. I found what's the name of the show?
Yes.
Who sent this? Damon sent it.
It's called All You Serve.
That's what I'm saying to you. Okay. Listen, if you like comedy, you like good, it's a good show. I'm glad we found it. You know what I'm saying?
What is
Being Served? It's really a good show. It was funny.
Can we just take a minute though and see how far off you was? It called Hotel. It called Hotel. You just wasn't even. Then what I got to go through? Ladies and gentlemen. He ain't got the slightest clue. I'm trying to figure out what he talking about. He just going with it. Ladies and gentlemen, only 2 mics at a mind. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
First of all, let me tell you something, you baboon coon. I said it was in a hotel.
What are you being?
Seinfeld is all stolen. They stole America. That's true. But you know what? Let me say this. And it's bad. It's kind of out there, but in context. And this is to everybody, especially people of color. I cannot begin to express my frustration with the struggle that we still endure today, and the fact that we call people names like Dr. King and Malcolm X, and so many other people I'm sorry, what was that?
He was just saying that it wasn't.
It was a department store. Okay, I see that. I can read that. I thought it was a hotel. That's right, department store. But what I was going to say was, the condition of our people is so serious and severe that although we laugh and we joke and we play, there's a serious matter when you look at how far we have not advanced. We have not progressed. And, white America has sat back and advanced through our ignorance and our, not willing to come together and try to make something happen for us. That's not dividing us from America. You can't divide something that was never connected. Mm-hmm. We were never connected, Mm-hmm. It's like separating China from America. They were never connected. We need to establish a connection, and we need to look at how to better ourselves. I think it will help us religiously. It'll help us economically. It will help us become more studious, become more business minded. But we're really hurting, and as long as we can dance and laugh and giggle and play, look at everything is at the expense of your loss. And I said it before, white people can afford to watch, just like Jerry Seinfeld, one of the most popular shows ever, Friends. All these people had no jobs and no living.
That's true.
All these people had bills paid. None of these people, when do you remember Jerry Seinfeld having an episode where they were getting evicted because they didn't have the money? How did they go come? James went to work every day on Good Time and still couldn't make enough. Florida would pick up some extra work. JJ was steal. Everybody did something, they still stayed behind. Jerry Seinfeld, when they go to work is a joke. You never see them cash a check. You never see them go to the bank. You always see Jerry with money. You always see them buying stuff, going places. They put things in your face because even though the world is in a bad place and it's a bad economy, they always try to pacify white people to show them things are still good for you. They always show you that things are negative, and you stay stressed, you stay depressed, and it hurts you. And you don't know why you stay sick. A lot of our people are sick because of just the disenfranchisement for here in America. And a lot of it is at our own hand. And it hurts me when I look at our kids. It hurts me when I look at our men. We have our men. The standard for man is so piss poor for Black America. It hurts me. A lot of guys, I wouldn't call, really. If I had to grade the average guy, he wouldn't be a man. The average guy, he wouldn't even be a man. You have no idea what it takes to be a man. You hadn't gone through the sea. Where I come from, at the time where I come from being a thief, a liar, drug dealer, criminal, everything a gang banger doing it. And when you look at integrity and what a man does and what it takes to be a man, you don't even measure up. It's not just having a job. They don't even care about their word. They don't care about having integrity. They don't care about shame. They don't care. I asked my boys today. I said, I'm gonna ask you something. I said, have you ever known me to be a hypocrite? My sons, you know what they said? They said never. That's because I'm a man. As a man, there's a character that you have to project. My wife, she know me. She never known me to be no hypocrite, no failure, no quitter, no whiner, no crybaby, no mistake maker. Have you ever known me to blame white America?
No.
I've never used these people in their system as an excuse. Listen, I skated through school. I had to make it. I had to get out. And I just had to do what I had to do. And my kids, I was talking to one of my sons today. He told me, he said, I'll tell you something, Dad. He said, I don't ever remember stress. I don't ever remember us not having. I said, that because, listen, I was a go-getter. I said, listen, I was never going to let my family down. That was just not going to happen. And you try to push this on our men, and I get so much fight and flack from our men. All I try to look at my men is, I think so much more of our men than what we do. Our kids, we're losing them. They can't tie their shoes. They can't add. They can't read. They can't function. They can't problem solve. They can't communicate. Little simple stuff we had to learn. Answer something.
I know.
What are you doing? Yes, sir. No, sir. I couldn't.
Your mouth.
And it starts in the home.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things that got us by were the fact we had respect. There were things you had respect for grown people. It's certain things you don't do, and it's just bad. But hey, let's talk about something else. You know, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. The average person, no. A lot of people, I do not call you a man is because you just got the figure shape. Believe me, if we sit down on real life, the real case or real credentials of a man, no. No, no, don't even measure up. And it hurts you because we better than that. And people sold us out. I hear these rappers can't rap. You P, you B. Like, who are you talking to? You talking to another man? That's my word. You don't talk to no man like that. But these are the people we love. These are the people we pay for and we idolize in our kids. They can't communicate. Give me a message. We had rappers that had a message. You didn't even got a message. Mm-hmm. Man, that's me. That's me. That's me. Yeah, go ahead. Let's talk about something else. I don't want to rant on about a parade. JJ found money that was behind on rent. She sold. She said, I'm not taking that money. Yeah, because they try to show you, making it show your integrity. You had integrity, but you had nothing. You couldn't see that part, and we did have integrity. They more or less highlighted the stupidity of our people. They highlighted the stupidity of our people. They made it where it was fun to be poor. It's not fun to be poor. It's not fun to be broke. You know, those were times in our life that happened. And look, that's a good time. Credit rip-off, good time. Scratching, surviving, good time. Hanging in a child line, good time. Ain't we lucky we got them?
I think that was probably about family.
You know what?
Get your mind back on there.
Exactly. I could agree with that if we weren't so far behind.
But I'm just saying, I think that's what they were saying. Okay, even though, our situation is bad, but We got it. You know what I'm saying?
That was not Norman Lear. That was not his objective. When Florida agreed to do that show, Good Times, she actually came from a show called Maude. She was a snappy housekeeper.
Yes, but guess what? She got a leading role.
Where she got a leading role, she demanded that they had to have a strong male figure. That's how James Amos. That's how he got on the show.
And
when he got on the show, his problem became it was heartbreaking. It was frustrated that they could never ever get ahead. That's why they wrote him out of the show. Now, as strong a woman as Esther Rolle was, she stayed with the show. Right. She could say how she pushed for and what her plight was, but Esther stayed. All of them should have walked, because if they made money at the expense of keeping their own people dumb, they were good with it. I have a problem with show. I have a problem with a lot of things our people do. At whose expense? But that's
she was nominated also for Golden Globe.
That was one ugly woman.
What?
That was an ugly woman. Ain't
oh my gosh. Oh,
I hated her neck with all my heart. Whenever she laid her neck back, and man, it looked like Stairway to Heaven. I hated her neck. I hated her hair. I hated her what it was. She had the gap between her teeth, and every time he kissed, it made me sick. I said, that nigga is sick. He should have got hazard-pay. He said, come on, baby, you gonna find. I said, why you gotta lie? What is wrong with you? He should have left her for Bologna.
Well, see? Oh my gosh. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm so glad he showed y'all that there are different.
He already showed me.
That need.
He showed me that the theory of if you want happiness in your life, go make an ugly woman in your life, and he was not happy.
That is just so terrible.
If you know that Esther Rolle was an ugly woman, please comment.
I gotta see.
If you honest about being safe, please comment. This was an ugly one. What y'all say, Boston and Love Doctor?
She was not the best looking woman.
Oh, that toilet pocket. Please don't get me started about that toilet pocket. The man couldn't even put a water in his pocket. Woman, not even. Every show the man water with his pocket. They would distinctly make sure his pocket was partly torn.
That's because he did construction. Which I wouldn't come home with a button-down shirt on.
Construction, you ain't seen me come in toilet pocket.
It was just, it worked.
Hey, I'm born in the 80s. I still don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all can have it. I'm still lost this whole conversation.
Have you ever seen
Find a picture? Find her picture, Love Doctor.
Extra cup. Man, I don't got to kick Ezra Rolle. I got to get 60 million. And I want to rub on my lip.
Like that. Don't just, she don't look bad like that.
I want to rub on my lip and 2 bricks between them.
Love Doctor. Find a picture, Love Doctor.
60 million a day.
Did you see how James?
Preacher, you would have dated her if you see a younger picture.
Who?
Thank you.
No. All right, let's put a younger picture out there. I tell you right now. I ain't gonna lie. Pull it up now.
Pull her younger picture. Pull her Esther Rolle and no, it ain't.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yes. I'm thinking right now.
Dwayne.
No, that's not her.
That's Wanda Page. First of all, y'all got a man here that looks like he been aborted out of a crack pipe. He always gets something wrong intentionally. There's no way here to say Esther Rolle. Her name is LaWanda Page. How did you pull up LaWanda Page from Esther Rolle?
Because Resident Joe said Dwayne pull up Esther. That's what Resident Joe said.
We here to talk about
Resident Joe. What Resident Joe? Is you gonna stand on what you just said? Are you gonna tell him you just said?
I put up her picture. I didn't say
her. That's still not Esther. What are you talking about?
That's LaWanda Page.
Again, I say I wasn't born. I don't know who y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about. So I put up Esther and Sarah's son. This lady came up.
How would you put
one? Yeah, that was one.
Just type in Esther Rolle. Type in
Esther Rolle. That last name, I can't hear.
That last like 10 miles of bad road. You're exactly right.
ROLLE or ROLL.
All right,
come
up.
Air 20. Air 20.
In Fort Lauderdale with my grandma and her 5 little girls. Yeah, she's actually from Bahamas.
Wow, I actually remember.
Oh yeah, I'd have definitely married her. Oh man, ooh yeah.
I
didn't
young
say that.
picture
Go
of
to-
her.
in her 20s.
Oh man, look at that, beautiful. Look at that,
Man.
ooh, beautiful.
In her 20s.
In her 20s, she looked like she did when she was 80.
He don't want to type it.
Put Esther on her
Hey,
tweet.
everybody can't talk at the same time. I can't hear what y'all saying. What are y'all asking me to do?
You know, no, what happened?
Believe.
The man don't know what he's doing.
You say you want to see
Twenties.
Esther Roll young?
On her,
Oh my goodness, man. He retired.
on her
Oh, look at the
20s.
little white kid. Woo, she
On
was
her 20s.
He's so fine.
Let's go right there. Right there.
Look at him. What do you think the problem is? What y'all think the problem is?
Is
The
that
problem is y'all need to do this. Y'all need to do this. That's what the problem is. Y'all need to do this. Y'all share y'all screen.
He was
That's
very
why I ain't got to
useful.
figure out what y'all talking about.
Hey, it was coming up, man. It was right there. Go back to what you just had. That Beijing, man, getting to his brain.
It's some
Yeah.
picture right there. No.
Go up.
First of all, she was Bahamian. Not interested.
Keep on going.
Right there. Right there. That she go right there.
The black
Yeah.
and
In the
white.
middle. Yeah, that's her right there.
She was pretty.
Yeah.
Made her pretty.
Come on now, preacher. Come on, preacher. Come on now. Hey. That's you go right there. Yep.
You know what I see when I see that picture? When I see that picture of her with no sleeves on, I see her with that colorful shirt on. That's the same woman.
Come on,
Let me
man.
tell you why she has on makeup to make her that light. If you got up on her, you're gonna see the rest of her body was black and charcoal out.
Probably the lighting, not makeup.
You know that's the light. There ain't nowhere in the world she went from
I'm
that
saying
color
that
to
ain't
that
no way
color.
she cook that dog. Man, she can't cook up like that.
Oh man.
She like some overstayed. She wasn't. I don't think she was Jamaican. She was Bahamian. She was from like Bahamas.
That's pretty.
It was some island, not Jamaican. I don't think she wasn't Jamaican or correct. He said I said Jamaican cake soup. I know that right. She looked rough. Listen, that's what right then. Jane would have kissed her back. That one, I said Jane that better. But when he kissed that other one, and she had that man that had a nigga fired up, I said, boy, it's rough, boy.
You were born in Florida. Just
It
let
looked
you
like a shoot up black jelly.
know Florida.
Right.
I don't know where y'all got all that other stuff.
Not my type. No, I'm with you. Listen, Esther ugly herself up so bad she got older.
Preacher, we
She
can't
should've
talk
been-
about all our black people we talk about online, and then when they put the white ones up, they say, where the black people?
But we can do so. Listen, Esther, now let me say this. Esther was a very good entrepreneur. I think she got it from her father, her grandfather. She was very business minded. She did well for herself. She had no kids, which means somebody seen that face and knew don't nothing need to go in that womb or come out. They looked at this got to be the last one. Gamma said she used to be clowning out there in the field too. They said she was hilarious. I can believe it. Let me say that, Gammy. Let's do that. Let's do that, baby boy. We're not doing this tonight. I told y'all. Did I not stop all y'all one night and ask y'all if it's something? Is it something we need to know? Do anybody remember I stopped y'all before y'all left one night?
Yes,
I asked everybody. I said, is it something that we need to know before you leave him? No, ain't nothing. Everything y'all need to know, y'all know it. Y'all know I was born in the cab. I know I was not born in no Greater Hospital. I'm not a gravy baby. I was born in a cab. I'm a checker baby. It was a yellow checker cab he was born in. Now he gonna say, hey, grandma, and Esther Roll you to be in the field telling jokes. And Esther Roll told that grandma, you funny to me. You know what, girl? You be having a good time anytime. That's what Esther Roll told his mom. That's where the show came from. Man, stop it. Esther Roll was Bahamian.
No, she was. Where you? Excuse me.
She was not. Esther Roll was not. Her was not Floridian. She was not. No, look up. Look up her name. Look at her nationality. She was not a Black American.
Yes, she was, preacher.
Hey, hold on. Black American, that's everybody. That's like a mutt name. They lump everybody.
No. Esther Roll was from Bahamas. She Bahamian.
What did I say? Why did people argue with me? They don't even
Why they
know
argue
what
with
they
you,
talking about.
preacher? Why
They
they
think
Who's arguing with you,
Black
preacher?
American.
I wasn't arguing.
I tried to tell y'all she was Bahamian. I don't know where y'all got
Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
Oh, I'm
You know, me being the journalist, I done researched and found some information. So what I want to do, I want to give everybody a chance to clarify before I put up these receipts. So when y'all saying that she is from the Bahamas, what does that mean? Does that mean she was born in the Bahamas?
She was born in Florida.
If she was born in Florida, then she's Black American.
No, but her parents are Bahamian.
Yes.
That don't count.
That don't mean that's where she from.
Man, you know what you're talking
No,
about.
if the lady born right
Man,
there,
look at the Dutch, man. Look at the Dutch.
That lady born in Pompano Beach, that's down there by Miami. She born right down the street from you.
Ding, 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 ding.
Immigrant parents. You see it.
Thank you.
Listen, who parents ain't immigrants?
Man,
yeah, but okay. That's just like somebody say you Haitian. Just because I wasn't born in Haiti, I'm still Haitian.
That's right.
That girl
That's
is
right.
native. That girl is native.
Her roots are Bahamian.
If your parents are Mexican, you're born in America, that means you're not Mexican.
Exactly. What do you?
Hey, but hold on. Let me go over something right quick. This is nasty though. How you get a role? If I'm 34, why do I have to kiss a 53-year-old?
Because that's how they're in the child molestation.
Much older than her?
Yeah. Esther was 53 in Good Times, and James was 34.
Oh, she was older than him.
Yeah.
You can tell. They made James look older even when he did when he was on. He actually started out on Sanford and Son. He did a show. He did a couple of scenes on Sanford and Son. You remember that?
Nope.
I'm gonna tell you when Lena Horne came down. When he bet him, he get Lena Horne to come to the house. He said, we gotta pay you. Yeah, pull up. He was on that. So he did roles before that. They made him look old on now. They died, peppered up, kind of peppered his hair. But that's what they do. Yeah. You make it fit.
Yeah, you're right. When she came, you're right.
I grew up with these. I grew up watching these people.
He was on a group of the friends that came.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
So these guys, they did those little skits till they finally got these roles. So you take the role and do what you got to do.
Wait a minute. So that was Good Times.
So what?
That was before Good Times.
Yes, that was before Good Times.
Yeah.
Fred Sanford before Good Times.
Mm-hmm.
When Fred got ready to get his show, he announced his show on the Flip Wilson show. They all looked that up. So I remember that. He announced it on the Flip Wilson show. Flip Wilson announced that Fred was getting ready to have a show called Sanford and Son coming out. Everybody coming up, Burt Reynolds, John Wayne. Man, a lot of folks came to Flip to see Flip. Flip was the man. They just didn't let him make no money. Little Lame Lamont. That's right. That's what it's about. Little Lame Lamont. You the ugliest Barbara King or Whoopi Goldberg. I say both of them. She got the Whoopi Goldberg, Barbara King work going at the same time. But that's how they do you though. When you're look at JJ. They kept JJ a teenager when he was grown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it didn't work out right.
But then you finally got him out of school, and then you put him over there. But because they were still trying to find out where to put him at. JJ was a sellout. JJ just wanted money.
What?
Yeah, James and Esther, they hated him. Yeah, he wanted money. That's why he money hungry.
Yeah, they didn't like him.
They didn't like him. They never used to talk to him. They felt like he was stupid.
Man.
But that's the role. But again, look at what happened to him. How many roles did he get? He got to do a movie role where you remember with Sidney Poitier and them when Bill Cosby had to hypnotize and make him a boxer.
What?
Yeah. He did a role in the movie. I forgot the name of the movie. He was a boxer. And they had to hypnotize and then he could box. It's old. That came to the movies.
It was a movie.
Yeah, he was
So let me ask you this. What's your top three shows?
Top three shows?
Growing up.
Growing up, it was definitely Good Times. It was definitely The Jefferson, and it was definitely Fred Sanford.
All right, let me give you mine.
Okay.
227. 227. That's one of them.
Jackie.
I like The Rock.
Let's do it again. That's the name of it. Let's do it again with the name of the show, Smitty.
Let's do it again. Yep.
Go ahead. The Rock. Yeah, The Rock wasn't
the
bad.
name of the show.
Yeah, Rock. It wasn't The Rock. It was Rock.
That was good.
And yeah, I gotta put Sanford and Son in there. Now my white TV shows was Cheers.
Yes.
Sometimes you wanna go.
Tuli, what was yours?
Yeah,
What's your favorites? Tuli?
When Coach was on, that was the funniest.
What's your favorite?
Yeah, the
Tuli?
coach.
And
Yeah,
Coach
coach.
Norm come in. Norm made it. Everybody knew Norm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I
Tuli,
kind
you
of
got
like
your favorites?
It was the same.
227.
Okay, Dr. Joe, you got your favorites?
It was the same. I had the Jeffersons too.
Jordan Lopez and Chico and the Man.
French Prince of Bel Air.
I know.
Saved by the Bell.
And I'm glad I didn't say it, man. Cause what I was gonna say,
I actually didn't like that show, Preacher.
Jordan Lopez. That's my favorite Mexican show. That's every song they got though.
I don't know. Maybe I was too young. I don't remember.
Jordan Lopez, good way you round up rocking the Jordan Lopez.
I don't know. I'm telling you. I used to see it, but I never watched that show like that.
Michelle, you way off. She was talking about was it Uptown? No, it was Let's Do It Again, the boxing. And Living Color was good. Living Color came out late in the 90s.
Yeah, that was later.
I'm talking about like 70, 80. Now,
yeah,
I like the
80s with The Rock. The Rock was one of the few shows ever where they actually shot that show live and they didn't do it. They didn't have to tape it. They was that talented.
No editing.
Yeah, one run. They would shoot it live. That's how great those actors. You see what happened to all those actors. What shows you seen them on?
Yeah, they didn't want no more after that.
Because you can't help
the white ones though.
They could do it straight live. No, listen, one take, no taping it, and just run through the show live.
Now I like the Gary Coleman show though.
You mean that was which way is
Silver Spoon?
No, not
Webster.
And Different Stroke. What are you talking about? You Webster. He's trying to get a little play in for himself.
Yeah, I like Different Strokes. I like even though they was in adultery, but I still like the story. There's a story.
Brady Bunch.
Wait, sure. Are you almost my same age?
They never said that he was.
Hold on, Dr. Joe, you asked a good question.
And he was gay.
You asked a good question, Dr. Joe. Say that again.
I told you what happened.
You said Shara's almost my same age.
He was bringing up 3 boys.
Yeah.
Dr. Joe, ask him.
You didn't watch Saved by the Bell or Fresh Prince of Bel Air?
I watched that, but see, you gotta realize my daddy is 85 right now, so I had older parents, so I watched the Jeffersons, the Brady Bunch. We had to watch this. I had to go stay with my auntie, so I watched all the stories, Days of My Life. I hated that junk. When that stuff came on, I grew up. Price is Right.
Me too. Price is Right.
Yes.
Hey,
come on at 11 o'clock. 11 a.m.
Listen, man. When the stories came on, I knew it was almost time for me to go. Because my mom was gonna come around 3 o'clock.
All my mom watched was the news.
No, my news in the daytime, my mom when she got home by 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock when nothing get done. Cause listen, she gonna burn some on that stove. Cause as the world turn, guiding light, something get burned on that stove. Listen, we had a lot of burnt pots back then.
Everybody watch Mr.
Ed.
Y'all ain't watch Flipper?
Who?
Flipper?
Yes, Dwayne. Yes.
Yeah, Flipper.
Wait, those are your favorite shows?
Y'all never watch them?
I hate it tonight. Says I hate it. Certain shows I hate it. In the heat.
Hold on. You ain't watched Lassie?
Everybody was a crackhead. Yeah, but you don't
know
about
you older than me than Love Doctor.
My favorite show was Sister. That wasn't bad. My brother and me.
Sister. Who said that?
Jet Jackson. I don't know who Jet Jackson. Proud Family. The Proud Family that came out last week.
I don't know if that was one of my favorites, but it was a cool show.
If we talk about the 90s now, okay, I gotta go Saved by the Bell. I gotta go.
Thank you.
It's all right. I'm Saved by the. It's all right.
Different Struggle pretty well.
I used to like that show.
Webster was good. We made another minute.
I gotta go Different World.
Full House.
Yes.
Family Matters.
I was
Full House, Family Matters. The Cosby Show.
Cosby Show.
Okay.
I said Living Color. I remember when I was on lineup. I remember when they used to come on The Simpsons and Living Color, and then it had Bill Cosby, and then the college show he had. Listen, NBC was locked down. That's why they had to get rid of it.
Dallas Dynasty.
Dallas Dynasty. And what about the Fall Guys? Chips. Motorcycle Chips. What about Chips? Punch.
Motorcycle, and he changed that foot. I saw. Woman, out of your motorcycle, man. I know you like this. You see that?
MacGyver. MacGyver was on the chain.
I hated
MacGyver. Yes, sir.
I hated MacGyver. One year.
And y'all remember Airwolf? That helicopter Airwolf? What about Michael Knight? Knight Rider. Y'all remember Knight Rider?
What is that? I know the car.
That Knight Rider.
But you know what? You could have been, what was you, 3?
Heart to Heart.
Heart to Heart was good.
I watch that now.
Matlock.
I ain't watching that like that. I grew up in.
I did not like Miami Vice. Magnum P.I.
Matlock
and
Murder She
Wrote.
Hey, Andy Griffith, Andy Griffith, and Beverly Hillbillies. The Beverly Hillbillies
was good.
Texas oil. Texas
that was
tea.
good. Principal Hire. I didn't do that.
Wow.
Knight Rider was good. Y'all name some shows. Y'all get now. Now Three's Company.
I watched.
Yeah, listen, especially Suzanne Summer. I used to want something to fall out. Janet didn't have nothing going on. I used to bounce around. She talk. I said, just let it go.
Okay. Now who was y'all TV show crush?
Woo!
I'm sorry. I'm telling you mine. Linda Carter, Wonder Woman. Every time she land, I said, let it fall. When she come out that train, she land. I said, God, there's no way she had no strap. Linda Carter, she was Wonder Woman. She throw that thing on bullet shoot. I'm like, shoot that bra, make that thing fall down, quit blocking. So yeah,
who was your crush?
Hold on, I'm not through. Farrah Fawcett, she was the original Charlie Angel. She was beautiful, but she leaned her head and blonde hair. You like, yes sir. Then you had Christy on Three's Company, Suzanne Summers.
Yeah.
I used to like Jackie Smith too. Jacqueline Smith. She was on one of Child Angel. She the black hair. She was one you were sleeping on her. And she was good. So those was a couple of mine right now.
Somebody said sad. I could have gotten all my.
Come on, Tula, what's yours? Bostic.
I know yours. I know yours. Whoopi Goldberg.
Dr. Joe, what's yours?
I'm talking to fat Oprah Winfrey. I can look at the one.
Love Doctor. Love Doctor.
Go ahead, Dr. Joe.
Oprah Winfrey, Whoopi Goldberg.
That was the Love Doctor's crush?
Oh, yeah, all day.
Dr. Joe, you got a crush? Tula, you got a crush?
Yeah, I had a crush when she turned 13.
I don't have a crush. What's yours?
I had a crush. I had a crush on the black girl on Saved by the Bell.
She was pretty.
Oh, Lark Voorhees. You know she went crazy. Lark Voorhees.
She was pretty though.
She was pretty. Lark.
Let the man tell his question. You shutty for you wedding.
I used to like the light skinned lady on 227.
Come on, Jackie.
Mary.
Yeah.
I used to like the black girl that was on American Gladiator.
Really?
What name was Storm or something like that?
Ain't that like a competition show, American Gladiator?
Yeah, it was.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Somebody said.
They used to be half naked, man. So I used to be like, okay, well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me ask you this. Somebody said that Love Doctor had a crush on Cicely Tyson.
Oh wow.
Tula, you want to share yours? Dr. Joe, you want to share yours?
Won't you just shed it for you?
Yeah, Thorn. Yeah, that's a Thorn.
What else you got, Boston? We don't get over that.
That's all
I
right.
know Smitty was mine. I was hers and still hers.
No,
Don't get yourself in the hospital.
Hayward Nelson.
Yeah,
Who you say?
She ugly now, but the girl
Warner.
Who?
Not Urkel. The girl who liked the Urkel.
She liked some of the ugliest guys I ever seen.
Have you seen
Oh yeah.
Who? Tuli? Who? Tell me who?
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
He aged like fine wine. He aged well because he looked
Terrible.
nice now.
Terrible.
Malcolm
Terrible.
Jones,
Envo was not they were not TV.
They were on a TV show.
The man has named Envo. How is Envo? Where were they with TV? What show did they have?
Yeah, I don't know, man. He was
said Malcolm
popular.
Jamal Warner. Who is
Yeah.
Myra?
Paul Warner, yeah.
She ain't know no better. Theo, man, who else? Thelma still. Let me tell you what Thelma now. On this on Thelma. I did not realize Thelma was beautiful until later. Let me tell you why. JJ played on your psyche, tell me how ugly she was.
Ugly
Ugly girl.
Ugly
Look
girl.
at you, So you know what? It really, this is how they show you how they program your mind. She was always beautiful. But because you kept hearing it so much, I never paid her attention like that. It just really, you didn't focus on it. They showed you how to take, but let me tell you why. During the time in Good Time, she was competing against Farrah Fawcett.
What?
That was during the same era.
Tony.
Nah, Preacher.
No.
Nah, Preacher. Nah, you can't do that, Preacher.
Angel, let me tell you what. Let me tell you something. Y'all remember, y'all went in that time period. Look at that.
Stop it, Dwayne. Dwayne, don't go there now.
Oh, she's
Don't go-
yeah.
Don't go to trade.
She was from New York. She was from New York. She never went to any of them parties. She never got into any of that stuff. She grew up in Queens, New York. She never grew up in that stuff. Her parents, she grew up in a strong family home with a father and mother. So she never was a part of Hollywood. That's why she didn't get to do movies.
She's pretty.
But guess what? She grew up during the same time. Y'all just don't remember because that was a daytime show. Charlie Angels then were coming on too. So Farrah Fawcett was who they were pushing in the 70s. So you use JJ to always use the negative connotation about how ugly she was. Got her, girl, with your ugly face, and you're ugling up the bathroom. So it played with your psyche till you kind of ignored her.
Hey, Dwayne, don't plug that Jet magazine, page 43, baby.
Now, what is that page 43? You know what happened at page 43? Hit page 43 was stuck to page 42. 41.
Off the chain. Y'all is off the chain.
That man, he only got to see it one time.
Well, listen, boy, I get that Jet magazine, boy. You be like this. Yep, they'll never let me down.
Stay strong, love doctor.
I remember those Jet magazines. I remember.
Let me see how he aged.
Oh,
who?
She talking Malcolm Jamal Warner. Let's see how he aged.
Oh yeah, I saw him last year.
Yeah.
Ain't he the same one? Tell me he had gay sex.
No, please.
Yeah, that's him.
He was on
Calm down, man. You defending that man pretty tough. Calm down.
Let me see how he looks.
He's a Malcolm. He's a bass guitar player.
I just want to see if Tula's right. She might be right.
Sticky note. That's what you heard that. Woman Nada said your Jet magazine had sticky notes.
There it is.
But back then,
no, not mine.
You know what? Those magazines don't even exist anymore, do they?
Nah.
They online. But let me tell you why. Those magazines actually gave people of color something to read and look at. It kept their ethnicity or kept them enriched about their ethnicity. They got rid of things like that. We trade them in for Time magazine, Sports Illustrated, things that don't even come in more as cultivate, the blackness of our culture. And these are how they beat you out all the time. I don't know what he got going on, but it's stuck. That's right. Sticky note. No. You said no. That's the one from Family Matters. Yep, sure live. They the same guy. Family Matters and him the same guy.
Who?
Malcolm Jamal Warner. He's the same guy.
No, he wasn't in no Family Matters.
Same one. Them the same guy. Them the same guy. Jet was dope. That's right. I had my subscription one time. I mean, because you could go to the store and they would be lined up. You can get Ebony, you can get Jet. You bought them every week because it was the beauty of the week. Every week they would have a beautiful black woman. They had something that fed, your ethnicity. You could read about things about yourself, what was going on in the black culture. We were less violent in the 70s. Not that we didn't have violence. We were less violent and we knew how to speak to each other. Grown people didn't, beat up on kids and kidnap kids. Yes, we had sexual molestation going on, but look at the height of where it's at now. Yes, we had teachers that had sex with students, but look at the height of where we are now. Everything is it's so common now. We need things that feed us and feed our intelligence so we learn how to operate, as a community, as a society. You look at our young people. Any man should be able to approach a young man and be able to give him sound wisdom or advice, give him direction. If you see something he's lacking or missing, like, when I talked with William on last night, when I sat down him to tie his shoe, yes, I want him to catch it and move quicker, but you have to start looking at, let me see exactly what you're missing. What are you not getting? But then it's watching the person to see it's something about your person. It's something about you. It's not just showing them something, showing them what more or less hinders them from advancing. That's one of my specialties. I can tell a man what's hindering him from advancing. I froze up. I'm back. But we have to be able to recognize, the difficulties that we face. I know Love Dollar was talking to me earlier. He's getting ready to do a mentoring. Am I correct? Is that what they call it, like a mentoring program?
Life coaching.
Somebody said he gay, right? Most of these guys are. Pam Grier was some serious too, yeah. Pam Grier is beautiful. Long Richard Pryor, he was afraid of her. He ran off and married somebody else instead of Pam Grier. She was too much woman for him. But yeah. I used to love her. I love that little bit of lip thing she had working right there, that pointed nose.
They are still gorgeous. They still are gorgeous, yes.
But they said she was on that dope. She was on that. Look it up. Felicia Rashad, she was on that candy.
For real?
Look it up and see.
Tony.
In the meantime, y'all hit that cash out.
People up on that note. Oh, Jane Kennedy would be had to get rid of. That's the first time we seen a fire black woman. Before there was a Holly Berry, that was Jane Kennedy.
Okay.
Yeah. She was a Greek monk. I didn't know she was Greek. Richard gave her STD.
What? What is
Goodness.
What happened?
Richard was out there. Richard was out there. We found out now after Richard dead, Richard was doing men. These guys sick, man. Richard Pryor's son came out and said Paul Mooney was sleeping with him. Because that's who wrote Richard Joe, Paul Mooney.
Somebody said Jane was fine.
Somebody said, what? Man, these people sick, man. Sickos. I just like Richard, man. All that sleeping on men, all that, man, I can't. Yes, that's a whole now. He was still telling like Eddie Murphy. I've been gave up on Eddie Murphy. Then you find he was sitting here and his wife said he had Johnny Gill in the house the whole time, living in the pool house. My, show looked good tonight.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful song. He messed it up on Eddie Murphy.
Oh my gosh. He said put on your red dress. Was that red out, that leather outfit he wore?
That red, what you talking? Put on that red outfit that you wore on Raw.
That's
she was basically with Richard. Yeah, Richard was definitely on that cane. Yep, Mooney a butt plug. Yep, all these guys. He wanted to hurry up and he had hurry up and down everybody. Yeah, Felicia Rashad, you looked it up. She was a pretty woman. Deborah Allen wasn't as pretty as she was. I ain't like her attitude on Fame didn't make her look pretty. She got my nerve fussing at Leroy now. She demanded too much. Irene Cara, she wasn't pretty. She was just too skinny. She had to be on that dope. Remember that? She was the original. What y'all find out about her?
Not a thing.
No, I can't find no receipts on that.
No, people were saying that.
He said Fancy from Jamie Foxx. She went to my high school.
Who did Fancy?
Hold on now. You do remember what Preacher says.
Boston, have you seen Fancy now?
She's got a YouTube where she exposing somebody on YouTube, isn't she? You Fancy went to your high school?
Yeah, she Haitian.
She's older than you though, right?
Boston, have you seen how Fancy looks now?
How she look?
Let me see.
Show us how she look now, Bueno.
Just
Yeah.
Donna Carroll. Yeah.
Fancy went to my high school, and a girl from Drumline went to my high school.
I know what Drumline.
I love that movie.
I never seen it. A lot of black movies, School Days. I watched Spike Lee's first movie when he was at Morehouse when he wrote "She's Got to Have It," and that's about as dumb as I seen. I said, you know what? You never got to worry about me coming back, Spike. Spike, like I don't think else I watched Spike with Malcolm X. She got to have it, and I waited to Malcolm X. It took me a while. When I watched Malcolm X, he had got shot again by the time I come back there and watch it.
You never watched?
I ain't watched School Day. Nothing he did. I was not in it. I was not in Spike Lee. I watched because he came out with that and people supported because he was in Atlanta. It got the word was more or less being pushed out. I went on TV like that. They're like, hey man, Morehouse kid wrote, got Morehouse. It was a high school, so we went out to see it. And I was so bored to death, man. This man on here in the bed with drawers on his head. She's sleeping with two guys. She got to have it. It made absolutely no sense whatsoever. It really just defamed the young lady. It was just a stupid movie to me. I didn't like it. She was one of our King Flower girls on coming to. She was fancy. What fancy look like now?
Well, you the one saying you ain't found the lady now?
Yeah, I don't know. What did Vivian Fox trying to look at that?
She looks the same.
She looks pretty. She's old. She's aged, but she still looks pretty to me.
You know who got big and blowed up? That girl played Sunshine on Harlem Night.
Don't do that, Sean. Don't do that.
Like, look at that girl like she swallowed about 57 watermelons at one time.
You said don't do what?
Don't talk
about Sunshine on that.
She is though. She big. She big now though.
Big.
She could be sick.
She is sick.
What about her face?
Sick of eating.
She's so sick. Her clothing got tied on. Oh my goodness.
That's recent too. I saw that. I mean, I know.
Man, with some black gloves on and weed. That
was
terrible
was
look.
Playing somebody's a star that was
It must have been a falling star.
That's the picture you found, Low Doc.
James Stinsfield and what?
Why you look for the worst ones, huh?
I'm sure there's pretty much.
Hold on. What was worse about that picture? You didn't like that picture? Why y'all dogging that picture? What's wrong with that picture?
She was beautiful.
She was so hard. I'm sure there was.
Why y'all dogging it? What y'all talking about?
I said she looked pretty. I already know what she looked like.
I tell you who don't look pretty.
Who that?
Fannie Willis. Oh yeah, she in the mail. She all in the news.
Let's see what they got with her. But then the judge postponed her hearing.
Man, look here. Look here, that woman right there, a hot mess, man.
All right, what are they saying about her? Fannie Willis. Let's hear it. Come on.
Funny.
Fannie, funny.
Yeah, she is funny. The whole thing is funny.
Fancy look like that. She definitely did. Fancy.
Eric.
She did. She looked bad. Time done kicked in.
Oh my gosh.
Time heal all wound. She need to speed her clock up.
Oh yeah.
Y'all like that? If time heals all wounds, she need to speed her clock up. That's a funny.
That's so mean.
You never heard that before. That's new one.
What's going on with Fonnie Wilson?
No, we'll be Fancy what do on camera now. They say
She
y'all will be surprised.
busted.
What she did?
She finna have to resign. That's what's going on with her behind.
Just put a whole bunch of pictures in Google. Don't
Who?
pick one.
Oh, who?
Fannie Willis.
Fonnie.
Oh yeah. These women in Atlanta, man. I'm telling you what. Boston,
tell them about the women in Atlanta, man.
They hot in the draws, man. They hot in the draws. They can't. It's just another.
That's dumb.
The other lady, other lady over in Fulton County, she was sleeping with her bodyguard. He broke up with her, and then here you go right here. Broke up with her.
Fulton County held liable after commissioner had sex with subordinate, fired him.
Yep, with the security guard, chief of arms. Then he broke up with her. What got her was she put tracking devices and recorders in his car, his personal car.
Ain't that trifling?
But let me say this. This is the thing too. People know what type of people they get involved with. I'm not justifying it, but a lot of times you find these relationships when they so sour, people know what type of people they're dating, and yet they'll still continue the relationship. And it's sad, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, that you had to be in a relationship with somebody, that you got to track them, and put stuff on them and follow them. You know, you should be more mature and be more confident in yourself and know how to carry yourself the way, hey, I know my value and my network. I don't have to sit around and follow and smell. I never smelled Tula draw, well, not like that. Like this, no draw like that. Now, other things probably happen different, but just picking up no draw, checking to see where I'm being, and certain. I'm confident in my network. That's not something I have to do. I don't have to go follow behind nobody.
No,
I look at it like that. Once I know, I'm different than everybody now. Once I know what you're doing, then I'm like this right here. We're done. I keep moving. I'm just that type of guy. I don't have that type of time. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. Listen, I'm not that guy. I don't play around all that run back and all. I tell our people, try to heal, try to make it work. Because everybody in a different place in life. So some people can't live without nobody. I can make it. So for the record, I can make it. And I don't play them games. Listen, I'm straightforward. I keep it real as I go. I ain't play that in no street. You ain't gonna play around with me. I dump you. I keep it moving. And that with me. I don't play that stuff. Nobody can do no playing. Ain't but one of us can play.
What that mean?
That ain't never been my hustle. I don't hustle like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a bad hustle. I drop it. Listen, man, I ain't got time to be following nobody around. I drop it. You know what I'm saying? End the story. I'm done.
Priest said only one of us can play, so one of y'all get a play.
One of us can play. Listen, I was out there. Ain't one of us can play. You can't do it. One of us can play. I'm surprised yet. So what they say? What they say? Is she gonna have to resign or what? The man talk. He's the man. Wake up.
Oh, which one? Which one? The last one we just seen? Oh, he just won $800,000.
800?
Yes, ma'am.
You fired him and you put that stuff in there, so she got to resign, correct?
She is not resigned. She's still there, but he won the lawsuit against the city of the county of Fulton. And they're not
gonna fight it because it's cheaper to go ahead.
Yeah, the tracking device killed it. Yeah, that killed it. Yeah.
What's wrong with this?
A lot of people are saying like, how does a man file a sexual suit on a woman? So a lot of that complaining about like, man, what you doing? Like,
no, but you can because he's a subordinate. That's her stupidity. And it showed these women. You know how many women sue men and give me? He look at, hey, this is my payday. You put tracking advice on me. You're an idiot.
Yeah. That was
on top of that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think there should be any money given you for sleeping with somebody that's a boy. Your draws is your draw, whether it's a boss or not. You can say no. Anybody gonna sleep with me? I'm gonna lose my job. Now, in that case, you can prove that they can be fired. But you have a 7-day per, y'all got a relationship. No, I'm not giving you a dime. That's your stupidity.
I agree with that part. If y'all got a freaking relationship, we're
not paying. That's different. You can show them the court you were for sleep with me or you're gonna be fired. Sleep with me, I'm gonna kill you and your whole family. Yes. Anybody told you that y'all going out dating and going on? Nobody ain't got you no hostage. You going out no country and going on no date. Shut your stupid mouth. I wouldn't give you a dime.
Right.
Yeah, I want to give him a dime. Now, that stuff about putting no tracking device in his car,
that's what
you have a mental problem.
Yeah, that's what.
That's a mental problem. They need to get something done. Now he need to be paid for the mental problem. But you know you dealing with a mental woman. A woman like that gonna show. They pop up at your house anytime. They pop up and play. You say, hey, I'm going to shoot basketball guy. She pop up, she there. Then you already know, listen, what you got going on? I ain't tell you to come. Did you tell me you were coming out here? What you got going on? Talk to me. I'm like, listen, what you got going on? So, you know, a lot of that, they bring down themselves. Fanny, give me that.
Don't do it now, because I tell you now, you do it and see what happens. Then you know.
Hold on, what you said, sweetie?
I said do it and then don't do it. I tell you don't do it now. You gonna do it then. You know it's gonna come some repercussions coming up with, but you know, something coming with it.
What you talking about?
What you talking about?
Wait. A woman, if you tell a guy you dating a guy, you say, okay, don't let me catch you with such, or don't let me have to. Then you know what's gonna happen when you do that. You already know. Here she comes. She coming with something.
Oh no, we breaking up soon.
That's wrong. I'm leaving.
When I say that, when I give you the warning,
yeah, that's all.
I'm going to.
Yeah, we done.
What?
Cut the show.
It's the hypocrisy.
Cut the show.
It's the hypocrisy is the problem with all them women. They hypocrites. Even with Fannie Willis, like in the mail, I mean in the news, she has came up with her interview she's done in the past, where she has down and she has got on employees that were dating. Check this video. It's like 1 minute long. What Fannie Willis tell me, y'all think she's a hypocrite for this?
Bro, that beautiful.
It is saddening to me if young women felt like they came to work and they were, one, even judged for being a woman, but two, if certainly they felt uncomfortable within the workplace. That will not be something that is allowed on my watch. Supervisors under my leadership that are not encouraging and building up my staff will not be supervisors long in my administration. And I certainly will not be choosing people to date that work under me. Let me just say that. You know, we are at a place in society where things happen in people's relationships, husband and wife. Sometimes there are outside relationships. I don't think that that's what the community is concerned about, although there, you know, there might be a moral breaking in that. I think that what citizens are really concerned about is if you chose to have inappropriate contact with employees. I mean, there's nothing that I can say on it other than it is distracting. It is certainly inappropriate for the #1 law enforcement officer in this state. And it really saddens me. And it will be very unfortunate if the taxpayers of this community have to pay for any of those lawsuits.
Exactly. That's the way I feel about it.
That just means that man convinced her. That's how much he likes her.
But listen, first of all, y'all listen what she's talking about people working under the administration, people working under her leadership. He was a hired contractor.
That's right.
She was dating who was an attorney who worked for a lawyer. He did not work for the city of Atlanta. They said, well, he was hired, Bronny. That's not the same situation. She was talking about a person under her administration, them having sex with people that are subordinate. He was not a subordinate. He was a contractor brought in, but they had a relationship already. Now, her to me, the sad part of what she did was the fact that she hired her boyfriend. That was her stupidity. More than anything, it was just stupidity. You brought your boyfriend and let your boyfriend get paid. Your boyfriend did not even have the experience to even have the job. First of all,
he has some experience now.
He did not have the experience in the prosecution.
He got first-hand experience.
Yeah, there he go. Let's focus. Just focus your mind. He didn't have the experience. Everything she did wrong was just a terrible idea, and I think she should have kept her mouth shut and stayed focused. A lot of positions, I don't think women should have. I really don't think a lot of jobs I don't think women should be police officers. I think if they're police officers, inside stuff, paperwork, other things like that, administrative. But I think when it comes to officers in the military, I don't believe a woman should be in the military. That's not even a job fitting for a female. When you land in a hole, crawling, pulling down your underwear panties, and you gotta use the bathroom, a man can whip it out, piss, whatever, and go. It's just a certain place you shouldn't be. I don't want my woman, I said my woman, women, period, in the dirt, in the sand, in the water, having to shoot, throw a grenade. They say, well, I can do it. You can do it, we're just not built for it. And you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of trauma. Then you're dealing with these reckless men, these men that rape them. They didn't want to tell me about they rape them, but what are you expecting? You've been out here for a year and a half. You pulling it down, you keep showing it. It's smelling everywhere. You can't do what a man can do. You bleeding out here in this hole. You drawing all kind of critters and animals, and it's too many negative parts for a woman to be doing. In the administrative end, I'm fine with that, but putting a woman out here, I think it's a piss poor country that use their women. I don't think in Eastern countries.
But preacher, can I say this though? I don't think the country is putting the women. I think a lot of the women don't want to be women and they want to be in the man's roles. Because a lot of them, we had laws against some of them even doing it, but they fighting to say they can do the same thing. I want to do the same thing. I want to be equal. I want to be equal to do this. I want the right pay. So they doing a lot of stuff and pushing the laws to make themselves do it. But what happens is when they time of the month come on, they want exceptions for that.
Yeah. Make it a holiday.
For work.
They want-
Yeah, for that.
They
It's
pushing
what
that
I'm
to a
like,
month
Dr. Joe
off work.
Tooley.
Wait, I would not expect y'all to understand that because you don't go through it. But there are some people who do have it when they have cycles, they are debilitating. So it's really, really rough. So why wouldn't I? I ain't asked you to pay.
Hey, y'all want equal treatment?
Okay, if you had that situation, it'll be. I wouldn't fight it and say no. Don't
That's
let
why
him.
you
Take
need
the
to
week
be-
off and let
that's
a
why you
man
need to
handle
be-
it. That's all I'm saying.
you
Let a
need to
man
be
do
at
it, not
home.
you.
You need to be at home handling the
That's right.
business,
Need to be
bro.
at home.
No,
Yeah,
but it's okay. I could go to my job in the office and be your secretary on my period.
No, what you need to do, you need to be at home. As a matter of fact, women shouldn't even wear watches too. You know why a woman should wear a watch? Because the clock is on the stove. That's why.
What? You stop it.
Man, we're not hung
Hey, listen, man. Hey, I'm glad you ended that short career, man. Because that would have been horrible. But back to my point too. The point was, preacher was talking about certain roles that he wouldn't allow. He was talking about the military. He was talking about being a police officer. These are physical positions. That's what he's talking about. We're not talking about being a secretary. We're talking about the physical positions of what they're in, and that's what he's saying.
But and then there's some. What about those that the periods don't they're able to be physical on their period.
Look at me,
They're not a woman.
They're not a job for you. Listen,
They're not a woman.
Tell you,
Also, the job, not necessarily her ability. Is that it?
her ability. Let me tell
What
you.
about what about athletes?
Listen, I'm not interested in women athletes. I think they got women doing athleticism among themselves. I don't watch women basketball. I don't watch women. I'm just not. They're gonna play tennis. Okay, you wear a skirt. It could be a tad longer. They got sports that women can play and do. I don't think the women ought to compete against men because it's not a competition. The man's just stronger, the woman the weaker vessel. I think we get in when a woman and man feel like they got to compete against each other. I think both of them lose. I never had to prove myself to a woman that I'm a man, and a woman should have to prove herself to me she's a woman. That's already scientifically, that's already naturally been approved and stated. We waste a lot of time with certain things we do, but when you put women in a position, then they start hollering, give me this, but then you say, hold the door. You don't know how to treat a woman. You're exactly right. I don't know how to treat a woman that do men's stuff.
Yeah.
That's right. Come out there and take that trash out.
Yeah, you do everything that a man does. No, I don't know how to treat you.
Yeah.
I don't want my wife outside catching snakes with her bare hand with her shoes on.
Yeah, that's right.
No, that's
Call me and I'll come out there and shoot. If I hit somebody by mistake, we'll lie and claim it never happened.
That's right. You know what? I got a question for Dr. Joe, and I got a question for Tulip. And that question is, I want y'all to name one building that a woman actually built.
That's an engineer question, man.
I don't know.
Come on. What you say, Dr. Joe?
I mean, I don't know.
You know why you don't know? Because it ain't one. A woman has never built one building. A woman has never built one street, one road. They ain't never built nothing.
What is wrong with you?
End of the story. Take us home. Tell them to. Ain't that right?
You know there's women constructors.
I don't know. It's definitely something. I don't know what it was, but the way you said it, it's something now, and you need help because I don't know what you just said.
You said a woman never built a building.
Yeah.
There's women that work in construction.
I said women always talk about that equality stuff, but a woman has never built a building. A woman has never designed any road. A woman has never done anything as far as construction. Women have never done.
Women are responsible for
running.
She has to.
I said so. Name one building that a woman actually built.
I
can't.
I just don't think they're done it by themselves.
Just Google it.
Women build.
You don't have to Google it.
Women actually build. That's all I want
You
to know.
don't have to go at All you gotta do
Dr. Joe.
is research Scott Simon.
I don't think there's a
Chicago.
building that has been built by one person anyway.
Scott
It's been-
Simon in
They've been-
Chicago.
Yep. Regis Chicago. She designed it, but she ain't built it.
She said,
Again,
No.
you ain't asked my question. I said one who built. I
There's
said,
not one man that
name
has
one
built a
building.
building by
Name one
himself.
building or name one road that a woman actually paid. Name one of them. You ain't gonna do it. You know why? Because I specialize in spent years in engineering and construction. I done seen all the construction crews. All the construction crews look exactly the same on all the projects. It's full of
That's
nothing
not
but
true.
men.
But Dwayne, listen. There are women that's in construction. That's number
Yes.
one. Number two, the internet will tell you.
Listen,
She
hold
built.
on. Let's
Listen,
stop right there.
Dwayne. Just listen.
No.
The 101 story skyscraper is the world's tallest structure and designed by a woman, Miss Scott Simon.
Listen, you're not answering the question that I'm asking you. What you saying is I didn't ask you, are there women who are architects? Architects do designs. And that's what I'm asking. I said building. I'm talking about construction workers.
They're women.
I'm not disputing. Are there women engineers? Are there women architects? When you're talking about designing, that's architecture and engineering. That's not my question. I'm specifically talking about construction. Who actually built? Name one woman that built the building. Name one building that was built by one. Man, I'll take this. Name one house. Can you name a dog house that was built by a woman? Can y'all name
sure
anything
they
that was
are.
construction that was built? They ain't did nothing. The man
Dr.
James Brown tried to tell you this is a man's world.
Look, Doctor, that's so ignorant to say.
What them folks
Dwayne.
that team love
Dwayne,
Dr.
let me ask you a question.
You know
Name
anything
one
about
building.
they just quit the team.
Name one building that you built.
Exactly.
I have never built a building.
Okay, so what
What's
what point does that prove? You can.
What I'm talking about is I'm talking about construction. Every single building, every single road, everything all comes into construction. Who actually constructed something? A construction worker. So when you look at construction workers, I spend a lot of time in construction work, and I would look at a lot of different projects, a lot of different things being built. And when it comes down to the core skeleton construction crew, the guys out there with the screwdrivers and the hammers, working all the different track holes, working all the different tractors, working all the different, every single piece of equipment, there are no women out there at all.
Okay,
You know when you see a woman, be able to hold that little stop sign and say, stop slow, stop slow, traffic, stop slow.
Can I talk, Dwayne? Just because you're loud doesn't make you right. That's number one. You can get louder, you can be right. So now let's go back to Google on what you said. Let's go to according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, approximately 14% of construction workers are female.
Yeah,
that's in
electricians, plumbers. Yeah, you got a lot of women that got into it. It just
So what you're saying, Dwayne, I understand what you're trying to say, but you can't say name one when you got statistics that show a percentage of women that's in the field. And just because you are in construction places here and there, that doesn't make you all over the world. That doesn't make you. That's crazy.
Like,
and that's Google, Dwayne. That's Google.
Look. Repeat what you said. 14% of women are what?
Oh my God.
Construction workers on the same terminology on what you stated.
So listen. Did you hear what I just said? What I just said, boss, I said it's the only time I would see a woman is they was at the site holding the sign, the stop and the slow.
That's a difference.
I have seen women holding the sign and say stop slow with the traffic. Women don't be building that. I'm just trying to tell you, heavy equipment operators and all that stuff. That's not a.
You got a lot of women.
Not a woman.
That's not true. You got a lot of heavy equipment women. We're electrical.
Listen. All I'm gonna say is this. Y'all apparently done been on more construction sites than I have. I done spent about 18 years on construction sites, but it sounds like y'all done did more than me. So if y'all done seen more than me, I'm just letting you know. I'm just telling you, it ain't what you think.
Look, doctor, I'm not a police person. I'm not a police woman. I see police people everywhere.
Yeah, that's not true.
What do you mean? No, That didn't make any. I don't know what you're trying to. I don't know your point.
I can't argue with somebody.
Monada said this is field. He said I rarely ever see women in the field.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's all I've done for you.
Actually
I'm
working.
with you, Monada. I'm with you.
Like you ain't everywhere.
I'm gonna tell you what's another field. Just engineering and construction in itself. Those are male-dominated fields.
No,
that's a difference.
Come on, basketball a male-dominated field.
Right.
It's not male-dominated, but you do have women that are in construction.
Right.
That do electrical, that do plumbing.
Listen. I've never seen.
You ain't never seen 6 foot tall. That don't make.
I never seen a team of construction women where it was all women. I never seen all women. On the construction team.
You seen a in New York.
I seen a guy have his wife out there.
Type in Google. Female construction team, all women construction. Yeah, they got them. It's not. Listen, they're not common. I'm not a fan of them. But let's say this. You know how many dykes out here, man? They got women football players now. They got a league for these people. Running lingerie to women, everything a man do, they're trying to compete with. Do I agree with everything a woman do? No.
Right.
But at the same time, there are people doing it. They're not as common. Then you can't say that. You ain't been everywhere in the world at the same time to see everything. It's not a large majority of them, but there are a lot of women now that are in the construction. You're not just turning signs.
He has.
Also, turning tricks on the job.
I'm gonna just say this. I want to say this.
I'm talking about a team.
I've never seen a construction
team. They gonna look it up.
That was built or something. Go ahead, boss.
Can I say my quote of the night, and I'll be done with this topic. Dwayne, wisdom has been chasing you for a long time, but you have always been faster. I'm done.
What you done?
I ain't hear what he said.
I
ain't hear the last part. He said, wisdom has been chasing me for a long time, but I've always been something.
I hear you.
Faster.
Yeah.
I'm done.
You get
it? 2 checks tomorrow, too, Dwayne.
This is crazy. I told him to go. He asked us to go to Google. We went to Google and found it. Then he turned right around and said, I've been and seen construction sites. You haven't been all over the world. You haven't.
What's so bad? One of the subs we got, they use women. They women they do some of the work.
Hey, if y'all done seen a team of construction women, a construction team full of women building something, hey, okay. I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
Okay, Louis White does listen. He has more than one. Listen, come in. She carried the boy. She put him up. She frames. She puts up sheetrock, and she just had a baby. I didn't know she was pregnant when she was doing this. On a one of the houses that we just finished up, his wife actually worked on it and paints.
Okay, were men there working too, or she did the whole thing?
That ain't what you said. That's not what you said.
We didn't ask about that.
That's that.
Listen, I even told y'all. I say I have seen a woman on the construction site before.
With a flag.
No, you did not.
Flagging, holding the sign, stop sign, stop like that. So when you're saying that you see an article that says that there are construction worker women, I would tell you, hey, okay. I believe that aspect, but I mean, as far as a team, a construction team,
look up on Google. All women construction team.
What R. Kelly say? Lies.
New York. Awesome over Jane, North Carolina, done.
Worminati. I'm gonna tell Worminati's experience. Worminati know what he's talking about. I can look at his comments. Worminati know about a construction site. You certified in my book, Worminati.
Hold on, I was working on construction site in the 80s. You was in school. You was still in your daddy's drawers. You was still in your daddy's drawers when I was working on it.
Get him. He was at Family Use so much. Matter of fact, he was getting dumped. Matter of fact, he lost the bet to his sister. Lost the bet to her best friend.
And the girl had to take the ugly boy to school.
And then when Dwayne found out about the bet at the prom, he left and went to dance with somebody else. I know the story.
Hey,
and then slobbed in her neighbor.
Don't make me call my mama. Don't make me call my mama.
Call your sister.
Call your sister.
Listen. Listen, y'all done waited too late now. If y'all want me to call my mama, y'all should have told me at the beginning of the show.
You always want to call your mama at 10:30.
Let me ask you a question, Bobby. How tall is the woman?
9 when we start.
Ask me a question. How tall is the woman? How short is the man if he's standing on his tippy toe and he's slobbing her baby? Standing up straight.
How tall is the woman, right?
How tall is the woman? How short is the man if he's standing on his tippy toe and he slobs in her navel and they standing straight up?
Oh, she ain't that tall. It's horrible.
It's terrible.
I'm gonna see how that clip later when that guy was like, I got money too. I got money too. Dwayne, man, you stop, man. Your mama already told you, Dwayne. Dwayne had a problem. He always been a little short, little bitty boy. He was real little. He was real little. Real little.
He's one for them girls.
That's true. He was real little.
Hey, I'm not like tall dudes who sit down and brag about something they had absolutely no control over.
Wow, listen. You hear that? Somebody said man so short you can see his feet on his driver's license picture. How tall do you make you see your feet on your driver's license picture?
Man, appreciate it. They had to get that man to school.
That's crazy.
Man, you know what I mean?
Stand up here, sir.
I already know how it was.
Put the camera down too much.
When your parents, they were like, hey, I got my boy right there. Come on, look, he real tall. Look, there go my boy. He tall. That's all I got to say. There go my boy.
Somebody asked, did you ever used to pose for a trophy?
He tall. That's all I got to say. He ain't doing nothing else.
Yeah.
That's why pose for trophy.
That's why my parent went past page 5 in the JCPenney book. The 1 through 5 with them kids.
Look here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Listen, we can schedule a show for her to call in. It's too late right now. It's too late. My parents, they go to bed real early.
Because you always want to call your mama at this time.
And you get 2 checks tomorrow too.
As long as I can cash them, they better not bounce.
Yeah, they ain't gonna bounce.
What about your sister? Can we call?
They're gonna be just like you. They ain't going nowhere. They just gonna stay there. They ain't gonna do nothing.
Sister Kyle, Sister Wayno.
She can definitely She can definitely tell us if this is true.
Oh, look at Chanel, all women construction crew in Texas.
It's one in Atlanta. I just told you.
I know they got, but this is the thing though.
Listen, y'all say what y'all want to say. They got men out there doing the work. Them women gonna sit up there, cut the little bro, walk around with their little shovel, and then when y'all go home, the men gonna come out and
say something. They'll actually get out there and do just as much and hurt themselves for the fact of Dwayne, just like they do in the military. It's because of the fact they have to push to prove something. And the problem with our women, they shouldn't, because again, there's certain things there's no competition. Like, man, let's arm wrestle, see who the strongest. This makes no sense. No. Yeah. We should both know our role and be secure. Right. We'll say, well, let you do this, and let me let you do this, and we'll come together and we'll watch each other become better. But the way we go now, we cross each other. Now you have men secretary. When I was growing up, a man couldn't be a secretary.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, most of the time, like customer service.
I remember that. It wouldn't be a secretary, it wouldn't be a nurse.
Operator. Yeah, man, a nurse. Yeah, even a man said he was a nurse. What they say? A nurse. Nurses were predominantly women. But now you got guys like, you got to be a nurse versus they will go to school and be a doctor.
Doctor, right?
So you got some women that's fighting to prove something, but some women, they fighting to survive.
I agree. I agree. We should be a better society where certain things a woman shouldn't have to do. Just like being a police officer, being in the military fight. That's not surviving. You go in the military, you get a lot of women gone and went to school, got an education, got the GI Bill where it helped pay for, college where they got themselves into a career. That's different, but I just don't agree with women with guns on the street out fighting. When another soldier catch you, what he gonna do? He not gonna rape you. He not gonna strip your clothes off. Then we want to get the Geneva Convention saying you can't rape her. You have a female out here doing something to man. I want a woman getting grenades thrown at her, getting shot at. Come on, that says something about our society. I don't care how much she wants to prove it. The answer is no. Just like a man say he want to be a female. No, the answer is no. These men will go to school to be a secretary, to be an operator. Operators were females.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember that? When you call yourself operator, that was a female.
Mm-hmm.
But now, again, it's not saying a man gay. Yeah, you got to get a job. I understand. But there needs to be a fine line that defines certain areas. No, I'm not saying a man can't be a nurse. I'm just saying typically a man will be the doctor. The nurse will be assisting the doctor who would typically be a man. We have more female doctors now, and we have more female nurses, more male nurses. This is how far we're going backwards.
Mm-hmm.
We have less male CEOs, we have more male CEOs, more female CEOs, and you got more males just doing nothing. They're subordinates. Men have lost their place for leadership. And I'm a proponent for let's get people back. I'm not against a woman being a CEO. I'm not against a woman having a job and being, and aspiring for better. But I'm just saying, as men, we should be doing a lot better than what we do. There shouldn't be a competition. We got women that have joined the Navy SEAL. This makes sense.
Come on, yep.
And they dropped this. Men can't even hardly pass the test. You tell me these women pass the test on period.
What? Yeah.
No, stop. It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment. We just had 2 Navy SEALs. We just lost over him out in the Red Sea trying to board a boat. 2 heavy equipment. One blew off, the other one jumped down to help him, and both of them drowned. There's no way a woman can do that. Both of them, trained Navy SEAL guys, both lost their life.
Mm-mm.
And we're gonna put some women out here. Period.
I wouldn't.
With periods and punctuations. A SEAL team is designed to fight as a whole battalion. You take 16, they're designed to fight like 50 men. You're not going to find 6 women that fight like 60 men. Yes, you can find some women that marksmen, but it's more than just shooting.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just it says something about our society that we don't have a fine line to define the male role and the female role. Just like you have in certain Arab countries. The woman cannot ride in the front seat with a man if it's not her brother or her father or her uncle.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to say, they said this has caused a problem.
So preacher Smitty, Joanne, Love Doctor. And back to in the Fannie Willis situation, who do you think was the aggressor?
Probably her.
Bonnie.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I would say it'd be her.
Because she had the higher position?
No, because he was most vulnerable.
Wait, why do you think he was vulnerable?
I think it was an affair before he came to the job. They didn't get into an affair when she brought him as an attorney.
Because he was married.
She was married. She came in between them married. I think she was already in the papers about the, part of the what the woman was using for evidence of divorce. And she brought him there and got his, hired his law firm. He got the job there. And that gave him money as well as, get her opportunities. She gets money. She gets to be money spent on her. And it was dumb. It was dumb. It was stupid. It was reckless. And I say she should be fired. Definitely should be. I think she should definitely be terminated. It just set a bad look. And now here's a case, a real serious case that you just blown. Just like Marshall, same thing happened to the lady in California when she was sleeping with Curtis Darden. Remember that? When the O.J. Simpson, Marshall, Clark, and then they found they were writing notes. Why do I keep the note? Hey, you got on some panties? Like, open your legs up. Why are we saving the paperwork? What are y'all doing? Here's the most notable trial in American history. Says John Will Booth shot and killed Lincoln. And you see him writing notes on, hey, you got on some panties? Open your legs up. And you lost the case.
Who do you think was the aggressor?
Marshall.
Not. I'm talking about Fonnie.
Oh, fine.
Oh no, I think she was, but if I had to put my money in it, I say that's why a lot of women want those positions to be in power because they can get things.
Oh yeah,
I can question that a little bit.
What now?
because a lot of women want those positions of power because in that position they can get things that they can't beat, they can't get outside of those positions.
I think she was stupid for doing what she did, but he definitely took advantage of what was given to him by her.
No.
Don't cost him, it cost her.
Nah. Let me tell you something. When a woman say they gonna pay me $250 an hour, and within less than 6 months I'm gonna get $600 grand from
the law firm there.
The law firm, but he gets the majority of the funds.
Because he's the attorney.
And on top of that, you gonna sleep with me, and on top of that, I'm gonna take trips, and on top of that, I really ain't got nothing to lose. Cause out of all this, he's still gonna come out on top. The
pay is over with. That's done. They're gonna drop that because of conflict of interest.
No, but I'm saying he has a chance to rebuild himself.
That's what I thought.
He never lost
exactly
that.
what I thought.
The whole thing is there's no criminal. There's nothing wrong with what he's done from his end. He was hired as a contractor. Everything they paid them, they paid, but she hired in some other attorneys. He was paid the same. I think it was dumb. It was stupid. It was reckless. It was thoughtless. And I mean, you put a lot of money. They were already coming after you because originally they came in saying she was sleeping with one of the YSL guys. Remember, they kept rumoring that. It's like, why they kept? So they knew something, but they couldn't get the story right.
Mm-hmm.
You should have knew then. Why they saying I'm sleeping with him? Somebody knows something, but they
actually did that though.
Huh?
She could have actually done that.
I mean, at this point, you left a lot of doors open. You left a lot of conversation. You left a lot of speculation. So I don't feel sorry. The part that I hate about the fact that Trump will probably get off with this whole situation, which is really bad because he committed a criminal act by calling the Secretary of State, asking him to give. He needed, 11 votes. I mean, this is all criminal. It's criminal, and that's why Colorado and them struck him off of them, off the ballot. And another state, I can't remember the other state that struck him off the ballot. It was like, no, because you've been charged with, with insurrection. You've been charged, and we know you're guilty. Arizona, it's a lot of states should kick him off the ballots. And America,
the thing about that though, preacher, is
he ain't been convicted.
No, he's been charged. He hasn't been charged in that state or convicted. So they're fighting to say, how you going to kick him off the ballot when he hasn't been convicted or charged in your state? Because
what I'm looking at based off, but when you look at their constitution, each state has their own constitution.
Right.
Any person knowingly involved with, that's why they was able to do it. So one state said they knew the Supreme Court might possibly, I can't remember, they might possibly
overturn it, but
not Colorado. Colorado Constitution covered it. And the other state, the Secretary of State said they had the authority based off of. I mean, everyone knows it. They can play this. Oh, you need to go to court and be convicted. Stop. They're looking at you've been charged with insurrection. You've been charged with trying to overthrow the Democratic system. So it makes sense for him to be stricken off. It makes no sense for him to run. You still awaiting criminal. You're awaiting conviction trial. And yet the country will still put this man up and elect him. And once he's elected, he can automatically go and he can give his own self a pardon. And that's dangerous. Once you give every criminal in the prison system opportunity to run well, and so they can get themselves a pardon. I'm talking about people who are serial killers, murderers. You know what I'm saying? They need an opportunity to run for the office. If they win, let them pardon. You're going to say that's stupid. That's the same thing I'm telling you about Trump. I'm not a fan of Joe Biden by no means whatsoever. But the fact that this is the best America has to offer us, two old grumpy white men. It's sad. Listen, white America, you can't say nothing. This is the best you got. I mean, it's really showing you have disgraced yourself.
Represents them.
But again, this is the best they got. So it's scary.
Sad.
I know everybody don't agree with that. A lot of ways, like, no, it's an embarrassment. He's an embarrassment. This man's already talking about what he gonna do. Day one, everybody he's saying that supported Nikki Haley. He found you gave money on campaign. He's gonna. What are you talking about? You can't punish people for supporting somebody financially. What are you talking about?
Mental.
It's really bad. Then he called her Nancy Pelosi. He talking about when he ran against Obama and he beat Obama. It's like this man never ran against Obama. What are you talking about? Obama completed 2 terms.
Mm.
He'd have never beat Obama. Obama saved white people. He did more for white people. The housing market crashed. Obama pulled him out of that.
Mm-hmm.
That comes up in the Jim Crow era. But I appreciate everybody. Again, don't let people make you, oh, you racist. I don't let white people tell me nothing stupid. I'm not going to justify myself to anybody with a stupid connotation or retarded comment just because you're being told the truth about something you've done. That doesn't make a person racist. Racist is when you disenfranchise someone, or you feel like one race is more superior than another, or you commit certain acts to hurt that race like you've done, white America. Racist. Your laws, your rules, your regulations, your school system, the healthcare system, benefits, crack cocaine, abortions. But at the same time, we got to fix it. But we can't fix it till we admit, first of all, what the problem is. Got to agree on. That's just me. Y'all heard that straight from me. I'm my own man. I said that for me. Nobody controls me. I don't buy my thoughts from no thinking tank heads either. This is what I know. I've been living 55 years in this what you call America. I've watched you people. I watch how you operate and how you think. And the average of you are not honest. You're not honest. If you were honest, you'll say, the man telling the truth. People of color, I'm challenging you to do better. You just as dishonest, you won't do better. You step back and you do nothing. You allow these people to continue to do the same mess to you. You are victims of your own stupidity. And at some point, you have to wake up and you have to think and become proactive. But I love you, though. I love it. I love it, all of y'all. I love it, you. So let's do it. Tell me what y'all saying for tonight.
All right. Because I already gave you mine.
It was somebody that loved the man who doodle for the man. Listen, the man need to go get it. He need to go get his bowels fixed.
Derek, you reminded him to go. He left to the bathroom.
Hey man, get out of here, man.
I heard somebody said something that they recall. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but they recall Robitussin, do some kind of micro. So they found some kind of bowel, some kind of microbial contamination in Robitussin. I just sent it to y'all guys.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, everybody should follow the CDC site too.
I'm not sure. All this medication is just
because they always have the updates of the recalls and the outbreaks or whatever it is. They already have.
Before we go, what are they saying about the? They also have a new form of COVID that's out. It's been out since last year, people. I mentioned it to the members of the web, y'all, and those that watch. I think I told them about it back in September, October last year. Listen, this thing is moving. It's rapid. There are no symptoms. By the time you get the symptoms, they say you look to be dead. It's critical. It's very crucial. I express it when I go out, I'm in public, when I'm dealing with people, I got my mask on. Does the mask fully protect me? No, the Most High. I just refuse to be stupid. Stop risking your life out here, people. These people are dying. They're not telling you because they are afraid. If they have another shutdown, America is done. Listen, in America, everybody's economy done. They are done, and they know they're done. They're going to tell you these people are dying from some other hocus pocus stuff. This stuff is out here, is real. These people are dying. When you're going out here, you in any public place, I keep my man around my ear. But look, listen, till I get through and get out of there. Is it in the air? Yes. But I just take my chances when I'm dealing with these people and just put my mask on. I immediately, if I'm a hand transact with them, I'm putting hand sanitizer on until I can get to some water and wash my hand. I'm wiping down my steering wheel when I go get in my car. I'm wiping down my steering wheel in the morning. I'm wiping down my gear shift. I wipe my listen. I clean my phone when I leave. I clean it while I'm out. I clean my phone when I get home. When I get through the night, I'm going to clean my phone when I get out of the shower. I make sure I don't get in my bed with my clothes on and lay around on stuff. When you get in your house, especially you got small kids and babies you have, take those clothes off. Take your behind a shower. Do not sit there and lay around that bed. You'll be around these people, this stuff getting your clothes. I have spray. We spray out when I get home. We spray my coat with a disinfectant. So I put it on. You just got to. I'm telling y'all, it's not a game. People do what you want to do. You live right, and that's not. You still gotta guard yourself. Don't tempt it. Well, I'm just gonna live right. So you live right. You never get sick. You're being stupid. Stop being reckless. Start protecting yourself. You dealing with these people. There's too much going on they don't tell you about. You're always the last man on the totem pole, but you're the first one with tragedy hit. So you have to start this. I'm telling y'all what I do. I clean that phone during the day. I clean that phone when I get home at night. I take a shower. I'm going to clean my phone again before I take it, so I get my phone and take it and put it by my bed. It's going to be clean. I clean my remote off that I watch TV with. I clean my remote to my bed. Keep my stuff clean. I just can't fool around. I'm just being honest. You got to, when I cut my water on, I wipe them and clean up. You use the bathroom. Don't you know how you carrying them germs the back of your toilet? You taking a dunk, you mashing it, wiping your behind. Where you think that stay at? Clean that handle, clean them handle you cutting the water on. Even when I pump my soap, I wipe the top of it and clean it off. When are you using your soap? When you're clean? It might look extreme, but we're in the most dangerous time ever. Just start being smart. Start making some changes. Somebody says steam your stuff. Okay, you do that, let the dry cleaner do that. You can do that, but I got some spray. It's in there. I meant to have it. Lights out, spray your stuff. Don't get do like that when you say it when you talk. So listen, people, I'm telling you, please protect yourself and be smart. Live right first.
What do you recommend? What do you recommend? How often should you change your 2 questions? How often should you change your toothbrush, and how often should you change your wash rag?
Every week, my cloth. I got one for my face, one for my really the one for my body. I don't use it because I use a loofah. I use the because they can scrub the skin better.
Okay.
I use the when we went to Africa, when we went to Cuba, so
I still got mine.
I still got mine. This long blue, so I can do my back. You can hold.
I had to cut it. I said, man, I ain't watching Big Bertha now.
Listen,
we sell it at Whole Foods.
Now that thing's so long.
You want to get rid of that skin. Get rid of the skin. Change your bed linen every week. Change your bath cloth every week. The toothbrush, I say at least every 2 months. I bought some extra ones. I keep. You want a soft toothbrush. You don't want a hard toothbrush. You'll brush away the gum line. That thing sell you all your teeth don't fall out your mouth. Get you a soft toothbrush. Learn how to do circular motion. The way you get them off, you don't want to scrub circular motion to get what you disagree with that?
Who, me?
Don't go like this. This in the 1950s.
I'm just a teacher who's just proud of a student.
Wow.
You just make sure you're doing it and get and brush your tongue too. That thing stink.
Wow.
There's tongue scrapers.
Yeah, I use tongue. I brush.
Man, that thing.
You want to watch that scraper? That stuff.
Scraper.
Don't use it.
No, you got those are taste buds and stuff.
Yeah, that thing, man. That
they like doodle. That's wrong. No.
Unless you have to get off there.
I mean, you do it soft. You don't do it hard.
No.
But what's the purpose, Jordan? What's the purpose? Like the purpose is it seems like it's just taking everything off your tongue. Like,
and that nerve and sensitive.
I'll throw it out, but I wash it my tongue and then I use the scrape. I throw it out.
You wash your tongue in a machine?
I brush my tongue.
Yeah, listen, I suggest brush your tongue, do that, and get you some good gum. What's the one we use? I got some. I chew gum. What's the name of that gum? Tuda makes a spray we use too. I use that.
Yeah, I like that.
What is that? With the oregano, that spray. Put that. Yeah, I keep that day because don't buy that scope, that Listerine stuff. That stuff got a lot of bad stuff and it's bad for your health. Please take care of yourself. Please, people, these are just suggestions. You ain't got to do it. You keep playing. Anybody touch my phone, use my phone. Let me listen, this thing getting wiped out. You can your feelings gonna be here. I'm cleaning my phone out. This thing is clean.
Absolutely.
I don't play. Hey, soon they get through. All right, I'm going to when I go out to eat. First thing I do, I go to the bathroom, wash my hands. I go and get me something, clean my phone. I get some soap. I wipe my phone. I lay it on a clean towel so that I clean my hands and get it back. I know when I sit down on the table, I know my phone's going to be ringing. I watch people say they ain't white. God, this thing all of him, booty, everything, been in the back pocket, in the booty. So listen, I clean it. I don't fool around. I want on my face. I ain't putting the thing. No. It's in your pocket. You got doo-doo, you got snot tissue in your pocket. Please just start looking. You become more conscious of things. That's all. Become more conscious. That's all I want you to do.
Yes, sir.
So that's what I'm telling y'all to do. If somebody call you and it stink, don't answer. That's my call. That's mine tonight. If they call you and it stink, don't answer. Yeah. What's yours, Dr. Joe?
Woo. Let's see what we spoke about today. Educate yourself about your roles and play your role. Yeah, I think this is.
You ain't got to worry about it. You won't let it go.
Rob.
I ain't saying that. Hold on, y'all heard me say something.
No,
Preacher. Hold on.
You didn't say nothing. Let it go.
Preacher, hold
on. Joe, once you stated it, let it go. Next person. Like, doesn't make cut the
show. You know what you're thinking about right now, Boston? I just start with a Kuma Matata.
Preacher, I mean, like, people just don't know their roles as a male and a female. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
All right, my turn. My turn. As the famous poet said, know your role and shut your mouth, you jabroni. So that's mine for the night. That's the Rock. Signed off.
Mine is, since we playing our role, roll, gently down the stream. Merrily. Life is life.
That's right. P.S. Boats and hoes, pimps up, hoes down.
That's right. Pimps up, hoes down. Bobby said it.
You better take us out of this hole because this is bad.
Lots of money. What you got for a Tulin? Oh, then you got one. If you don't heal from people who cut you, then you will bleed on the people who didn't. Wow, that's something.
He said what?
He said if you don't heal from the people who cut you, then you're gonna bleed on the people who didn't.
That's true.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You know, we're gonna take yours over the one she talking about. Yo, you gonna mess up homes? I'm gonna cut you real good, man. I'm gonna cut you real good, my friend.
I'm gonna cut you real good so you can.
Angel for nothing. Somebody, know your role, and then you roll your boats, and then you roll. I'm like, what?
Roll your boat.
That's it. What you got for a Tulin? That's what we said.
Okay, dead. Let me see.
Dead?
Well,
you said somebody was dead?
No,
don't forget to send that money, y'all. We need to get that money up for them kids next week. I don't know what y'all did tonight. Listen, next week, cash your check, have some money. We getting this money up. We want to send some money to help to try to recover our kids. Can I count on y'all over down the side? Please, let me see y'all. Yes, we can count on you. Resident Joe said that she did find an organization. I would like for us to give some money toward that. Let's stop talking about it, crying when we see the movement. Let's make sure we're part of the solution. We're very emotional people, but we're not problem solvers.
Mm-hmm.
So I would thank you. I got one so I can count on this. Okay, I got two. I appreciate that, Andrew. He said, yes, sir, honey. Listen, we want that money next week too that we get. And we can, y'all. We want to take that money, and guess what? I'm gonna give toward it too. I'm gonna see what y'all give. I might match it. But I want to get it up. I want to give some money over to them. Listen, whatever you can do. Somebody said, I appreciate it. It ain't for us, it's for the kids. And we'll let you know what the total was, what we gave. Is there some kind of way they can show we gave the money? Because we don't want people to think we lying.
Yes.
You should know us better than that.
Yeah,
this week I got you.
Donations. They give you receipts for donations.
Mm-hmm. Well, we want to give it on behalf of Two Mics and a Mind and our, that's all of us.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? And our conglomerate. We want to be all of us. This will be from all of us. So we don't want to just Two Mics. We don't let people know, hey, we're going to call it, you know what? We don't use Two Mics, but we'll say from caring listeners. That'll be all, because we listening to your comments when you put them up. So that'll be from caring listeners.
From Two Mics and
yeah. Caring listeners, because I appreciate you guys. Somebody said count me in. We appreciate it, Bobby. My man.
Bobby.
And
Bobby was a long time. Huh?
We forgot that topic, but we'll talk about it next week.
Yes, sir. Well, we appreciate it. Listen, we appreciate you guys always. Don't forget, Love Doctor ain't nothing but a doo-doo machine. We need to get him something where he can get his bowel fixed where he can hold on after 10:30. So I appreciate y'all. So whatever y'all give, we'll make sure we let you know what the count was. I'm going to come in. I'm going to give some on top of that.
We'll do it all.
Because we want to give that to, I want to help. That movie, those that hadn't seen it, what was it, The Sounds of Freedom?
Yeah, Sound of Freedom.
The Sound of Freedom. If you can, y'all get a chance to watch The Sound of Freedom. If you hadn't seen it, it's heartbreaking, heart-touching. Man, I cried like a baby, man. Listen, man, it's like they throw a tear gas. I had some men talking, man, you believe that movie? Man, how he get out from that island? I said, that's all you gathered? Tell me, how he get from that island, everybody, how they catch him? He ain't never been there before. I said, is that all you saw? Man, you believe that? I said, that's scary. They showed you real live footage of kids being kidnapped. Can you imagine you walking with your kid and somebody grabbed them on a motorcycle? Who's thinking somebody gonna grab you? Think about you walking with your daughter down the street. That's small.
My heart.
Are you thinking a motorcycle can grab your kid and go down the street that fast?
Forget a person. I saw that eagle grab that baby. You saw that?
No.
Oh yeah.
It was an eagle grabbed her. Imagine your 2-year-old at a park and an eagle come grab your baby
and go.
And about to take off, but the eagle just dropped.
Yeah, too heavy.
Yeah, so
can we see the video right quick? Is it a video? Is it possible to show it?
Can you share it, Smitty?
That's why you keep your gun. I keep it loaded. I'm driving the eagle. If I hit the baby, it was a mistake. Now, I meant to hit that eagle.
If you go to YouTube, Smitty, type in eagle grabs child, and then share screen. Yeah, that was great. They was in a park.
Is this wasn't?
You got it.
Went back a while, hadn't it?
Eagle. Yeah, that was Eagle.
But I mean, he brought it up when talking about people grabbing kids. But you got to be aware for a lot of stuff. But keep your kids close, man, because boy.
And your enemy further away.
Yeah,
they tell me keep your enemy closer. No, keep your enemy further away.
Hold on.
The
Hawks. Did y'all know that?
What happened? Hawks are notorious for that. It was a hawk.
No, this was an eagle.
No, there's an eagle that grabbed the baby.
No, they said it was a hoax. Now they got some hawks now that have grabbed deers.
A hawk?
Man, yeah. They're not, man, I did a lot of times in that spine their back.
Ooh.
Some of them don't make it. They get the fighting, you know, and then you can do. But typically they're smart. They know to lock into that spine so you can keep them from fighting. Let's see if we can see that before we go.
I get. You want me to share it too?
Oh, yes, ma'am. How's we gonna see it? Akuma Matata. We can't see this for you. We hear the nature.
Smitty, you see it? It wasn't no hoax. No.
No, we can't see it, right? No, we can't. We see you. We don't see your screen.
No, I don't know. I don't know. Sharing it. Okay.
Every single time. You could also download both a separate audio and a separate.
Don't worry, the baby is just fine, but it raises the question: is it real? And
y'all see it?
Okay, she's sharing it. Okay, go ahead.
Well, we're gonna see how it started.
Yeah. Oh. Look again. Is that an eagle snatching a baby? In this video that has gone viral overnight, watch this bird thought to be a golden eagle in a park in Montreal, apparently trying to kidnap a child via airmail, carrying it several feet in the air while seemingly stunned onlookers chase after it before dropping its prize and taking off. Maybe its eyes were bigger than its stomach. It sounds like something straight out of a Hitchcock film.
Oh, you know what? They had it when the dog got grabbed on that movie. I remember that movie, the dog got grabbed. But, you know, eagles, I mean, Eagle and Hawk, they stalk. I mean, you know, hey, we're in that time period where, I mean, everything goes. This is life. You can't underestimate anything. Remember your creator, people. In the days of your evil days, I tell you, they here. They're here, people. It's time to get conscious. Everything, like man had destroyed everything. Everything fighting back. The weather is fighting back because we destroyed nature.
It's crazy, man. We were just freezing 2 days ago.
And now, man, we cut the
It is warm today.
Listen, I had to cut the AC on. I said, "This is crazy." I was like,
AC on, Preacher.
Listen, I almost got stung 3 times by Yellow Jackets. I'm like, how did Yellow Jackets get back this quick? They were out Yellow Jackets. And see, you hadn't had enough winter to kill the insects. You need enough cold to kill them. Hadn't been cold enough to kill enough of them all.
It's crazy, man.
So people, please get serious about, you know, your relationship with your creator. Be serious and be, you know, with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be the best you could be. Go out and project something different. I know I talk about the world and how society is. That shouldn't change you from being the best person you can be every day. Encourage other people, you know, love it. Give everybody, every individual that their opportunity, chance to prove and show themselves. But don't leave yourself vulnerable in order to do it. Always stay alert. They say, well, I want to be fair. I just want to drop my guard. You don't ever do that. Keep your guard up at all times. But you make sure you're the best person you can be and be fair with other people. So that's from me to you and from Two Mics and a Mind. And next week, we appreciate those that said we can count on them next week. Our goal is this also, and I put on my tweets when I finish. It's still a tweet. Don't call out no eggs. Save our kids. Please help save our children.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, that's it. The next week we're gonna look to come back. Same time, same back channel, and we'll hobby you. Don't forget, nobody else to tell you we'll hobby. So you got somebody. Some of y'all I see y'all tomorrow night. How many of y'all I'll see tomorrow night? Oh, look out. I'll be there tomorrow. Oh, Tula ain't coming. You done, Tula.
She got attitude. She I ain't
done. Okay, look out. Shay said she'll be there. I'll see her tomorrow night. That's somebody. Somebody might see me online, but how many of y'all will see tomorrow night? I said, me? Sid. There you go, Sid. I know Sid. That's my man. Sid. I see him tomorrow. That's it. Y'all drop on by. Sit down and spell. Let's talk. Let's get this thing together, y'all. Let's get it. Look out. All right, Black Ambition. Let's see you. All right, appreciate it. Said, stay strong. We appreciate y'all. He said, me. That's right. Let's see you tomorrow night. All y'all, let's see you. That's right. That's what it is you're saying. You know the same about?
That's Martin Luther King song.
What Martin Luther King you sing?
Oh, this day. Take away.
Martin King.
Everybody sing.
Preacher burnt my heart. He talking about Dr. King.
Well, I said about Dr. King. I didn't know. Let me say this. I
Dr. King.
Dr. King before. Let me say this. Dr. King did a great work. He really did. In the era and time that he came, and for what he knew, and I'm saying from the civil rights era, no one has done more than Dr. King did. Mm-hmm. No one has put more on the line than Dr. King did. You know, a lot of people can, no. Malcolm, nobody, no. Nobody. Malcolm had people with guns with him. Dr. King did. Dr. King put himself out on the line for people. Was he a man with faults? And as most men are, yes. And I'm not justifying him. But Dr. King put a lot on the line and knew that he could lose his life. Commendable on that end. I have been a critic of a lot of former people that have come before me who have spoken and attempted to try to better the quote-unquote black race, but I haven't put as much as they put on the line. I can only criticize because I could see the mistakes that were made, and they were the forerunners, and they went after it with everything, and they did something versus doing nothing like a lot of us do. It's easy to criticize when you're doing nothing. Mm-hmm. But once you get out here and you start seeing the opposition that you face and the hate and the rhetoric and the second guessing of people that have done nothing, that are doing nothing, and that will do nothing, these are people you tend to block out. So kudos to all of those, especially the people who didn't have names that we don't know, who came out and walked out their homes, kissed their families, and knew they couldn't, I probably wouldn't be back, who went and died in jail cells because they didn't have a name. You know, they were never recognized or acknowledged. I acknowledge you and I appreciate, you know, what you did in the struggle. And I myself won't ever forget it. And I'll do my part to make sure that I'm the correct man, that I'm the right man, and I manifest what being a man is and change. That's my commitment to you. So having said all that, we'll just see y'all next week. If some of y'all, like I said, I see you tomorrow night. I thought he was singing Dawson Creek. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. You know, I didn't know what they were saying.
No, that was a song that Dexter King, the one that just died, he created with a lot of the artists. You know, you ever love somebody?
Yeah, that song. Dexter made that with somebody.
Yeah, he got artists around the world. Man, I actually found out a lot of stuff within the last 2 weeks when he passed, when Dexter King passed. You know, they said they had to fight between the family members. They were arguing, and I found out a lot of the stuff. And Bernice King, she just admitted it. She was like, "Nah, Dexter was right." She cried on when they had the speech. They was fighting because Dexter was fighting to everybody who used Martin Luther King name or who using it for his birthday or in songs. He was fighting to actually sue him to actually get so the actually family could benefit, because it was no way for them to, like, Preacher, if you made a song right now and somebody in China play your song and making money off your song, there's no way to really track that.
Yeah. So
what he wanted to really do was like get the intellectual property into people's hands who can track it to be able to bring the funds back that they was fighting. But one of the songs with that song they made on his birthday.
And they've been running like that, still doing it.
Yeah, they still making, because a lot of people every year, a lot of people make money off his name. They have bad quiz.
I told my wife about that. They had some in Rockdale for Doc. I said, what? I said, did I not? I said, what could you have for Dr. King in Rockdale? That's retarded.
All over the world. He went.
Listen, I've said this, and I 1,000% agree. That's those kids' dad. They need to, if anybody get money, they lost their daddy. Ain't no amount of money make up. They shouldn't get paid off their dad's name. And you shouldn't get none of the rights from anything his daddy pushed for either. You weak tarts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You don't know what it's like to lose your father. That man walked out from his kids to do what he did. Yeah. His kids should be taken care and compensated. His wife should have.
Mm-hmm.
You shut your mouth. I don't agree with everything he did, but you shut your mouth. That was them kids' daddy. Yeah. Now that little grand girl, I don't know what about.
Who?
Woo, that girl look like something. His
Who?
granddaughter. Little Whippet. Dr. King granddaughter. Little Whippet. What's her name? His granddaughter. Marvin Gaye, his son, Marvin Gaye III, that made. What's his granddaughter name? My granddaddy, he had a dream. I have a dream. I said,
You got me on that one.
Beautiful spirit. You know, Marvin, he got the one granddaughter.
Martin Luther King?
Yeah, he got a granddaughter. You know, not that. You know, Martin Luther King III. You know,
Yeah.
I have a dream. My granddaddy. I'm killing. I said, whoa, boy, you got a beautiful spirit.
Yeah, she 13, 14.
She got a beautiful spirit.
He's 15.
And that's the other thing too. A lot of them, they don't have any heirs. I mean, just her.
Yeah. Mama.
She's pretty.
Exactly. I just get tired.
She got a beautiful spirit.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
It's like her mama, but yeah.
Wow. That's a different one. That girl got a beautiful spirit.
Anyway, let's get out of here.
Now, listen, y'all be encouraged. Let's see y'all back next week. Let's make sure we get this money up and help out our kids. And Appreciate all y'all with Harvey. Like I said, some of y'all, 4 or 5 of y'all come in. I see y'all tomorrow night. And some of the people on here, members, they didn't answer. That's fine. I see you tomorrow night. What's gonna hurt them? You know how tomorrow night. You didn't say I was gonna see you tonight. Therefore, I marked you absent.
That's right.
All right, we'll hub y'all. Let's get ready to take us out. Whoop, whoop. Next week, let's say the kids. Make sure you listen. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, shine, shine. God the kingdom gave it to me. Whoa. Man, y'all, come on, make sure you let your light shine out there. Yeah. All right, take us home.
We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Julie on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love got me going live on the radio. 2 mics and the mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. 2 mics and the mind. 2 mics and the mind. 2 mics and the mind. 2 mics and the mind.
All right.
Yeah, man.
I'll do something better and we'll be better together. Until next week, thank you so much. We appreciate the cash out.
Love and happiness. Don't get let your little light shine. I'm gonna let it shine. Whoa, this little light of mine. Till they cut the bill on. We'll hug y'all.